Welcome and thank you for joining us for the Behind Enemy Lines podcast on iAccess Radio. Hold on to your seats and enjoy the podcast. Like, share, subscribe, and hit that notifications button for future shows. iAccess Radio, the future of radio and podcast, no limit to
iAccess Radio, WIAX, the future of radio and podcast. No limit to what we do.
Hello, it's me CEO. Now let's get behind enemy lines with WIZZ and Gatekeeper on iAccess Radio.
I love you without falling flat. More flowers and cards, you got a ton of that. More trips off the coast, maybe with a toast. You see I'm putting in time, really need a vote. Head full of these words, only one to quote. I choose you over the gold, that's an end quote. What I don't say, I attempt to show. On a journey through night, I'm guided by your glow. So blessed when you check yes over no. Have a question how I'm feeling, ain't no letting go. Center of my world, you a living pearl. Say it to the world, like I do to you. When I can't find the words, it be getting tough. You put a hold on the time when I get a touch. Get your mind out the gutter, I don't mean that. On this page I write facts and I know that.
It's been a while since I told you I love you. And it's been a while since I made up for all the times I did you wrong. You know I get so busy and you sticking with me is something that I don't want you forgetting on. Girl, I'm gonna show you.
Yes. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Behind the Enemy Lines. I am your host, the Gatekeeper. As you can see to the left of me, we got Hef. He's in the building. We'll get to him in a minute. That other guy to the second left, you know who that is.
That's right.
WIZZ.
Stand up.
Oh my God, man.
You got it lined up.
Yeah, man. Look, he done been going so long. Dallas is going through so much. He said, stand up instead of line up. WIZZ, you only got one job. Get it right, goddammit.
I'm saying I said both.
And I apologize, man. 914, man, you gotta clear it up. You know what I'm saying? You back and forth right now. Clean it up for WIZZ, man. We apologize. This is another episode of Behind the Enemy Lines, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, like, share, pass on the word. What is it they may ask? It's a podcast, ladies and gentlemen, when we talk about relationships for the male's point of view, but we don't exclude the ladies. So, ladies, make sure y'all come through, talk to us. You know, get the gist of what we got going on, all right? So we got some hot topics. I'm going to touch those in a minute, give you a quick rundown. Heffy's here for the interview, ladies and gentlemen, all right? Phone lines, 347-708-0216. Again, 347-708-0216. I'm giving it out early, ladies and gentlemen, because he's from Brooklyn, all right? Brooklyn is in the building. He's actually 6'5", ladies and gentlemen. He's 6'5". Right. So, ladies, this is your time to holler. The phone lines will be open about 5:30, so you can holler at the man, all right? He got the music. He's got what you need. To get, you know what? We ain't going to get into that right now. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a dope show. We got some ill topics that we got coming up for you. I'm going to just give y'all a taste of the topics. before we go any further, okay?
The topics that's going to make me go on the couch tonight.
Yeah, I mean, we're not going to go on the couch tonight. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be fun, all right? We got simple topics like no ticket, no ride, ladies and gentlemen. What that mean is, a lot of times you show up to a ferry or a bus or something, you can't just get on. You got to purchase the ticket. When you purchase the ticket, that gives you a commitment. Can we agree on that, gentlemen? It's a commitment, all right? So what I want to know is, do you want the relationship experience without the relationship? Are you trying to ride this train without a ticket, ladies and gentlemen? That's what we want to know. We're going to talk about it, all right? Number two, this is where, we'll say you might get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Back in the days, y'all like music. You remember you got the Vapors. Y'all remember that song? So the Vapors used to be about what, Wiz?
That's like 40-some years ago.
Yeah, but what was the song usually about? When somebody say you got the Vapors, what they mean?
Oh, that, you sweating them back.
Yeah, you stuck. So say this shorty put it on me, you know what I'm saying, and she's no longer around, but I'm still thinking about her, I got the Vapors, you know what I'm saying? If I'm still chasing her, I got the Vapors. If I got to have her, I got the Vapors. So topic number 2 is chasing the one that got away. Is it destroying what you got now? Do you still got the Vapors? Don't lie to us, fellas, we talk about this, what we talk about around this type of talk. And then we got our third one if we get to it, you know what I'm saying? You chose this, you know what I mean? Sometimes, the young man drinking some water right now. What? The young man chose some water, right? But in this Giants cup is that nice, you know what I'm saying? Mark 13, you know what I'm saying? XYZ. But you chose the water.
XXL.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing over there. Ain't nothing over there. You chose the water. So why would you want your water?
Teleport.
Yeah, teleport. You don't want that teleport. You don't want that teleport. Do things, Steve. Do things, Steve. You know what I'm saying? But now, he wanted this water, but he wanted the water to act like teleport. You chose this. We asking a simple question. Am I wrong? You heard the song. Am I wrong? Am I wrong for expecting you to change after we done been together? Am I wrong? Is there opportunity for growth, ladies and gentlemen? We want to know. This is when the shades about to come on. You know what I'm saying? And then for the wild card topic that we're having about 6:15, ladies and gentlemen, it's real simple. I'm going to jail. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to let y'all know what happened. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to jail. I'm going to couch. Make sure you stay tuned for what we got going on, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm letting y'all know I'm on the couch. I'm PS5. Wizard Wayne is my game tag, all right? Letting you know.
We gotta make sure. We gotta make sure. But before we go any further, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, congratulations, Wiz. Congratulations, Al. Celebrating 3 years today.
That's
right.
It's
our 3rd year anniversary. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Of Behind the Enemy Lines, the podcast. And we don't look to slow down. We're gonna continue to keep pushing forward and growing with iAccess Radio and everything that we got going on iAccess Radio. As you can see, we got 3 cups on the table, brought to you by Neek Neeks. Tumblers, new tumblers, and we're gonna be giving those out as gifts today, ladies and gentlemen. Free gifts for you. All you gotta do is call in, and I said what? They gotta name 5 guests that we had on this show. You know what I'm saying? And we got 30 seconds. 30 seconds.
They can do special calls.
No special calls. Okay. They gotta name 5 guests that have been on our show. And Heffy don't count. He's already here. 914 don't count. They're already here, right? Y'all can't use the 2 you already see. They don't count, right?
Well, hold on.
And we done about 69 shows, so we got more because it's 5, 10, 15. So 15, we got more than enough guests that we done had come through this place that we y'all can give us 15 guests that been on the show. And for those that win, all you gotta do is DM me, you know what I'm saying? Gatekeeper 718. After y'all win and y'all call in, I'll give y'all my Instagram and I'll make sure y'all get the cups free of charge, right?
What up, Warbucks? D-Chorus?
Yes, they're in the building. I'm glad y'all in the building. So like I said, ladies and gentlemen, we got the interview about to happen. 6:15, we got the wild card. You know what I'm saying? That's the topic that y'all can also put stuff in the chat room, you know what I'm saying? So we can talk about y'all stuff y'all want to talk about as well, you know what I mean? Then, like I said, we got the pressure check happening about 6:30. You know what I'm saying? That's when we randomly call somebody and we get their topics. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they get their view on the topics that we talking about. So if y'all too scared to talk, well, I know y'all ain't gonna be scared to talk because, you know, if y'all listen to Lonely Hours, you know what I'm saying? Right. You know what I'm saying? These young boys outside, you know what I'm saying? So they ain't gonna be afraid to talk. But maybe we got it wrong. Maybe the panel got it wrong. So we give the people a chance, right, you know what I'm saying, to say what they think. So we're gonna call a couple people inside the pressure check hour. And if you want to be a part of the pressure check, once again, all you gotta do is reach out to me at Gatekeeper 718 or WIZZ at
WIZZ, Mr. 24/7.
Or BHL Family 52. And we want a different variety of age groups. As long as you 18 and up, you could be on the pressure check. You could come sit in the hot seat to be a part of the panel. We don't discriminate. You know what I'm saying? Next show, we're going to have old ladies up here. You know what I'm saying? Just we can get their point of view. You know what I'm saying? We not afraid. We not afraid. All right? So 6:30, make sure y'all ready for the pressure check. And then at 6:45, we got, you know what I'm saying, the artist give back segment. What do we call that, Wiz?
That's when strangers become family.
That's right, and that's on Chucky's Cut. So make sure y'all ready. Somebody go look on Instagram right now, look up LaQuasia, you know what I'm saying, and tap in with her, let her know that her song is going to be on Chucky's Cut today, you know what I'm saying, Take Me There, you know what I mean, and y'all vote to keep her kill it, you know what I'm saying. I already know my vote, you know what I'm saying, like, it ain't up to us on the panel, because once you hear it, you know, I don't want to be biased, you know what I'm saying, but anyway, when y'all hear it, y'all vote to keep her kill it, you know what I'm saying, and if we brought you one more fan that we did, you had yesterday, then we did what we were supposed to do, and that's what we try to do at Behind the Enemy Lines. And before we go any further, we got a new track that we're going to drop from a friend, a family of the show. Right. Shout out to Trey Line and Dot Vieira, you know what I'm saying? Legacy, we're going to drop Legacy right now. And then right after Legacy, we're going to hit you with a video from Hef with 2 songs, then we're going to get into the interview. So strap in, you know what I'm saying, with me and Wiz, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all going to tell everybody that this is a grown man show. We're going to get this out the way right now, right? And you know what? I got a clip for you when I talk about, it's an old school rapper, and he said it just like this. He don't play the pause game or none of that, because at the end of the day, you're going out of your way to take something to make it homophobic. You need to stop it, right? Grown men have, like my man GATEKEEPER said, a grown man shouldn't have to say no homo. You know what it is.
But he said it no homo.
Listen, but he letting you know, you going out of your way to turn a banana into something else. If I'm eating a hot dog, I'm eating a hot dog. If you watching me eat a hot dog, there's something wrong with you looking at me have a hot dog. I'm hungry, I'm feeding my appetite. Whoa, you gotta chop that up and man, get out. On this show right here behind it, I gotta take up the shades for this. I ain't too cool to say this. Y'all got a problem, not me. I'm having conversation, grown folk conversation. I don't got time, you know what I'm saying, to ask you, yo, did you mean that in a homophobic way? No, I'm not doing it. This is not what I do on Behind the Enemy Line. So if you got a problem with that, up here, I don't want to hear no homo. Go to Cam and make sure with that, all right? Behind the Enemy Lines, you come up here, you talk your talk, stand on 10 toes down. Don't be afraid. Shout out to Vocals by Jamel, she's in the building. So if you talking Hefe, if you talking 914, y'all don't got that, yo, my fault, that sound gay. Please, man. I don't got no problem with the community. You know what I'm saying? JJ, I know, but see, you know what they call that? That's called conditioning. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we get ourselves in problems, and then we get in a conversation. And you look at the young just first, that's why they can't talk. They can't finish a sentence. Every sentence is paused, no homo. And then now here's the great thing. And stop me if I'm lying, because y'all hear these kids out there. I'm looking at the camera right now. Them kids be out there talking about no homo, you know what I'm saying, no glizzies, and then they turn around and say SMD. Like, come on. Stop it.
Okay, you got a point.
You see what I'm saying? So which one is it?
That's backwards.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't be conditioned into these behaviors. We grown, man. I'm 40 plus. I'm about to be in the Jordan Club. You know what I'm saying?
JJ Richards.
We don't gotta worry about no homo. So shout out to everybody in the building. We're gonna get to this track, and then we got 2 joints coming up from we got 1 video and 2 songs coming up from Hef, and we're gonna make it do what it do. You maybe forget what I'm saying, because I said strapped in and you turned it to no homo. Strap in with us, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, and reach out to somebody, tell them that we live right now. This is why we can't stand each other, but we gonna get along for the next 2 hours.
And you know what I'm about to say about the Giants? No New York.
Video time, Al.
What they want from me, Trey? What the fuck they want from me?
Yeah. We not the same, niggas act different, I get them the torch, the niggas go missing, we had a mission, there's no respect, people so vicious, one thing I realized that niggas is bitches and bitches is niggas and neither don't listen, I'm sick and tired for rotting for mine, they don't do the same, these bitches be lying, yo why they be lying? Yo talk to them dad. I do not know, just please don't provoke, I am the GOAT, he keep us afloat, I am a queen and he is the GOAT, we are the greatest, we are a legacy. I am in him, he is in me. We are a team, the best ever seen. Please do not play with me. Please do not play with me. Please do not play with me. Watch what you say to me. Cause I am a legacy. I am the greatest, they know why I say it. When I walk in, just look at their faces. All they heads drop, cause I am the greatest. I am the greatest.
Fuck being patient, I am a legacy. Please do not try me, nope they can't buy me. I'm not for sale, please do not come by me. I feel the hate, the shit is outrageous. I am too great, can't wait for the day that they wave. Just look at you stupid like you in the face. You cannot step to me, nor you checking me. Niggas respecting like she really great. I am a legacy. Wait, hold on. Wait, we are a legacy. Hold on, yeah. We are a team, fuck do you mean? Just step to the side, we cannot be seen. I cannot be seen, way too much green. Just look at the streams, bitch why you playing? I am a legacy. Please do not play with me, please do not play with me. Watch what you say to me, cause I am a legacy. I am the greatest, they know why I say it. When I walk in, just look at their faces. All they heads drop, cause I am the greatest. I am the greatest, fuck being patient. I am a legacy. I am a legacy. Woo. I am the greatest, they know why I say it. When I walk in, just look at their faces. All they heads drop, cause I am the greatest. I am the greatest, fuck being patient. I am a legacy.
That's good right there.
Crazy kid.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yes, sir, man. That's a legacy out right now. Make sure y'all go and check that. Shout out to Dot Vieira, Trey Line, Boots, Beats is banging. You know what I'm saying? Everybody feeling that shaking. 808s is crazy. You know what I mean? So make sure y'all tune in. And for all Hefe people right here, I'm on the live right there, 347-708-0216.
It's been a minute.
You know what I'm saying?
Go live, but
you know what I'm saying?
my
He don't
bad.
go
That's
live
my
too
fault.
much, but he live now. If y'all want to call in and talk to him, y'all got the number. We're going to go into his video first, and then we're going to go right into 2 tracks, and we're going to get into this interview. So let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. You want to introduce the video, Hef?
Alright, so this music video is from one of my projects from last year called Playboy. It's called One Motion. And shout out to Jackson. Shout out to Neo. Those are my 2 shooters that made this visual possible, put it all together. Shout out to Alex that, put the behind the scenes together as well. Shout out to 914 for engineering and producing the whole project. And yeah, this is one of my favorites. One Motion.
One Motion. Let's go.
Call me when you know I'm on the way. You know I'm outside, just a sound on the east side. I'm just waiting for your call. I've been thinking about you all them days, and I hope to hear you scream my name soon. As soon as my phone rings, that's when the race begins. I'm coming through to give it all to you. And when I park the car, you gon' drop the drugs, because it's time to get nasty. Baby, call me when you want it, and you know I'm on the way. It don't matter if I'm busy or I'm free. When you hit me up, I know what's up. So baby, call me.
You got a nice dude that look good, got goals. He on the road to success. He needs somebody with him that's on the same path. So fuck these bitches that be playing games with him.
Yo, shout out to Hefe and One Motion right there.
That's
and
my
everything
baby
that
right
was
there.
Going on behind the scenes. We're gonna play 2 more tracks just so y'all can really see and hear, you know what I'm saying, why he's here, you know what I mean, and everything that he's doing. Shout out to 914 again and everybody that made it do what it do. I mean, 914 already know I'm a fan of his, you know what I'm saying? I'm just, he already know how I feel about him, you know what I'm saying? That wasn't your right hand, I was probably taking it already, you know what I'm saying? I got to wait online a little bit. Richard said that she loved it. So, Al, we're going to go into these next 2 singles. I believe what you got. The 2 singles you sent me.
Let's do Fallen first.
All right, we're going to come out with Fallen right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Fallen is one of my favorites. Another track engineered by that man, 914. This is actually his favorite song, so that's why I picked it. Like out of all the songs we ever recorded together and made together, this is one of his favorites. So
I'm gonna let that slide, you know what I'm saying? But you know, if it was up to me, Smoke would have been on the list today. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Smoke is tight.
Yeah.
Hey.
I
Smoke
can't
is tight.
argue with that.
Yeah, Smoke is dope. All right, so we're gonna get it Fallen, ladies and gentlemen.
Caramel, bright smile, oh yes. Natural, look good with clothes are undressed. Oh, I can't get my mind off of you. I can't get you by my side, ride or die, that's facts. Look in my eyes, tell no lie, no cap, and I believe you too. Yeah, you know. Tell me what we doing. I said, tell me what we doing. 'Cause I'm falling for you. Tell me what we doing. I said, tell me what we doing. 'Cause I'm falling for you. You're so patient, you're so full of love. You're a true gift that was sent from above. And I'm so thankful for you. You know you got my heart, it's yours to keep. Without you now, life is incomplete. And I really love me some you. Tell me what we doing. I said, tell me what we doing. 'Cause I'm falling for you. Tell me what we doing. I said, tell me what we doing. 'Cause I'm falling for you.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Another
That's mine.
banger. And if you not sold on the man yet,
Yeah,
we
need to
got
wake up.
one more for you. We got one more. You know what I'm saying? What's the next one we got, Hef?
Alright, so this one dropped actually Friday.
Friday.
It
So you
just
get some
dropped
new
Friday. Shout out to Nan again. He engineered and produced this, and then I got my dad actually. My dad used to make music like back in the day, so I got him on the hook. And it's just a versatile track because me and Nan felt like I did a lot of R&B and I'm versatile, so why not do some dance shit, some Jersey club shit. So
See, that's why I need a son so you can do a song and I could be on the. I ain't
Nah,
jealous.
honestly, my dad, it's a funny story about that. Like, my dad told me he had that hook, and it's such a simple hook, but it's like he said he had it for 25 years. He's waiting on the track.
It
I'm
sounds
20,
totally
I'm
different,
26.
Shout out
He
to
got
Doc Vieira.
Feel me? So shout out to my dad on that. Feel me?
Shout out to the fathers, man. This is the type of fathers we need this clip to be played on Father's Day.
This is called Rep Your City.
Rep your city.
with me, who you with? I see you watching me, but girl, I want you over here. Sip after sip, we taking at the bar, just meet me there. Cross-faded, ass is shaking, throw your hands up in the air. This liquor get into me, girl, let's get up out of here. Who you with? Who you with? And where you from? God damn it, motherfucker, rep your city. If you with me, who you with? Who you with? And where you from? God damn it, motherfucker, rep your city, who you with? And where you from? God damn it, motherfucker, rep your city. If you with me, who you with? And where you from? God damn it, motherfucker, rep your city, who you with?
Pretend like I wasn't all in your face. 2-step my way over here and 3 steps slip back to your place. Tips from the models, got this bitch jumping and bumping all day. Dreads out here swinging, bringing me answers. I'm feeling like sway. Back it up, don't pack it up. Laugh it up, then pass the rum, then pass it up. Back it up, don't pack it up. Laugh it up, then pass the rum, then pass it up.
Who you with? And where you from? God damn it, motherfucker, rep your city. If you with me, who you with? And where you from? God damn it, motherfucker, rep your city, who you with? And where you from? God damn it, motherfucker, rep your city. If you with me, who you with? And where you from? God damn it, motherfucker, rep your city, who you with?
God damn it, who you with? Y'all left me hanging. They left me hanging.
Behind enemy lines.
Who you with?
Behind enemy lines.
Where you from?
Access Radio.
Let's go, ladies and gentlemen.
You know,
that joint is hard, man. That's hard, man. You know what I'm saying? We came up with that on the fly. That's how you know it's hot. You know what I'm saying?
Messed up. I said Dallas Cowboys.
No. See, he always got to mess it up, man. I apologize. You know what? That's why I shout out to D-Course. I wore this shirt because people like WIZZ. You get a second chance. We're going to help you out, all right? We're going to help you out. That just dropped Friday. Is that live everywhere?
Yeah, that's everywhere. Everywhere you
Okay.
can think of. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Deezer, iTunes, Apple, everywhere. Literally any platform you can find is on there.
Okay.
So go crazy.
Okay, go crazy. So we gave you a video. We gave you 2 songs. And I did that on purpose, ladies and gentlemen, because, you know, when I got the message from WIZZ that we was going to have this interview happen, you know what I'm saying, and it's our anniversary of 3 years, it was just special to know that you have a special artist, you know what I'm saying, being brought by special people on a special day. And I'm not just saying this because I know the man. I met him 5 minutes ago, right? But when I was researching and listening to the music, you know what I'm saying, I don't want this to go to your head too much, you know what I'm saying, but you know who I was looking at when I heard your music and I saw the visuals and everything else? I said, damn, this is Prince.
Wow.
I said, the outfit and the makeup and everything, it don't seem to go. But as y'all continue to research him, don't take my word for it. Just go back and research. You know what I'm saying? From Lonely Hours to, you know, the Lone Wolf Tour. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get to that. And at first I thought it was just rap. Then I was R&B. Then it was the live band. If that don't line up with Prince, I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? So you got some big feels, and he happens to be 6'5", so you know it's gonna help what I'm about to say. You got some big shoes to fill, but I think you up for the task. So ladies and gentlemen, I want y'all to welcome Hefe. He's in the building. All right, the self-proclaimed Mr. Understood, Lone Wolf. Tell us about Hefe.
F is from.
No, I need you to do it with the Prince voice. I need you to step into that. Step into that. Let him know you mean, but he's 6'5". Don't be talking like you 5'8". Get to it then.
All right, so Hef is. Nah, but Hef is from Flatbush, Brooklyn, man. I started making music 2020 around COVID times, because I used to model at first, and then once COVID happened, all that modeling shit was dead. Nobody wanted to be outside, so I started making music. I used to sing in like choir in elementary school and shit, but it was nothing serious, and I was like before puberty, so I would never thought like I'll be singing. But I started out rapping, and I was just like, no disrespect, but this ain't for me. Like, not everybody can rap, and it was cool to me. Like, don't get me wrong, I wasn't saying a bunch of nothing. It was cool to me, but I left that to the pros. I was like, I'm gonna just fuck with R&B, and it's been lit ever since. Like, R&B is my home. I love that genre, and I'm now learning to branch out to different genres and try different music and different sounds thanks to the team that's around me and the support that's around me. So 3-4 years, I'm happy to say I'm still here and still doing a lot of big things. You feel me? It's a blessing. I'm thankful. I never thought I'd be here 4 or 5 years ago. So I'm thankful. I'm thankful for this whole ride. It's been a ride, but I'm thankful for it.
Well, first of all, I'm gonna say thank you. You know what I'm saying? Because my first album was kind of hard. Everybody Raps. That was my first solo album.
Yeah.
So you just said the title. He did not know that, ladies and gentlemen.
Word? Oh, wow.
That's my first solo album, and that was one of the reasons I actually titled it that, because everybody thinks, you know what I'm saying, rapping is easy, so everybody just does it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's to be able to find yourself within the music.
Yeah.
That's the goal of any artist, I think, that's doing music. So when I, you know what I'm saying, say you remind me of Prince, I just see you as just an artist, and whatever you decide to do is going to be big, so keep doing it. You know
I
what
really
I'm
do
saying?
appreciate that.
Already a fan of 914, you know what I'm saying? So the first video I clicked on and I saw you like doing an in-house tour, it seemed like.
Yeah.
And you have live instruments behind you. So ladies and gentlemen, go check it out for yourself. Like, y'all was really jamming and
Yeah,
balling out. Tell
that
us,
shit right
to be
there.
an artist for only 3 to 5 years and to be doing that, like I haven't.
That's
It
the
reminded
growth.
me at the Little Desk
Yo, yeah,
concert that
Tiny Desk.
everybody's doing
Yeah,
now.
shout out to Tiny Desk. That shit is lit.
It reminded me of that, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And that's when I was like, you know, let me really continue to get us a real listen. And I like what y'all did, you know what I mean? Whether it was ad-libbing, whether it was singing along, the cadence of the music,
Yeah.
letting the band lead you out. Tell us about that experience a little bit and what it was like to do that.
That was actually my first experience with a band, and it's like,
That was my first time meeting you.
yeah,
Wow.
that was my first time meeting.
Come on, you
him.
gotta speak up down there now, man. Speak up.
I didn't know him before. That was like, I think I met him the day before or a couple
Yeah,
hours
I had
before.
met him. No, actually, I didn't meet you until that day.
Yeah,
I was just,
Nobody
I was just
would
talking to
believe
him
that.
through.
Nobody
I was
would
talking
believe
to
that.
Nine through text.
Nobody would believe that.
Yeah, if you see
Yeah.
the chemistry,
Nah, nobody would believe that.
Everybody in that room, the drummer.
Yeah, the drummer is the only one I knew. 'Cause we went to
Yeah,
college
I
together.
didn't know.
Well,
Besides
we gotta get the whole band here at one point because nobody will believe that story the way
Yeah.
y'all was jamming up. But go ahead, continue.
Yeah, but I remember Nine had got all my music because I was introduced to him by his cousin or sister.
Yeah.
But she was like, y'all got a talented pianist. You feel me? He likes your music. He's already been playing to it. I was like, record it, send it over, and he was the whole song just jamming on his keyboard throughout the whole song, just freestyling. And I met him that day, and it was just all humble. Like, he was so humble. Like, I had to like force him to take credit for a lot of shit because he does a lot of shit. Like, I'm happy that y'all seen him as an artist first because we want him to be seen as an artist. But all the shit he does behind the scenes is like he's like a one-stop shop. Like, he engineers. He has more fun producing now. You feel me? I'm happy he grew to be a producer and see all these things and work with all these bands and all these other people because he deserves it. Like, without him, there's no me. And I can humbly say that. I can respectfully say that. So.
You know what? I gotta applaud that, number one. And we are in the season of, you know, giving flowers while people are here.
It's important.
I'm glad he's here and able to hear that, you know what I mean? Because like I said, I have a similar story of me and my brother, you know what I'm saying, my younger brother under me, and he's an engineer now as well. And he started out as rapping, and to see the growth of engineers and even me now taking that next step into becoming an engineer and seeing how much, a lot of people really don't know what you just said and how important that is. Like, behind the scenes, when people are taking care of business and running things, and very rarely do we ask for credit, to hear it come from the artists and the people that you are doing it for is a blessing. It means so much more. So
they gotta hear it.
congratulations.
It's a team effort. You know what I mean? And back to that, like the Lone Wolf tour, that was just something that I came up with low key on my own. Like, I felt like I was a underrated artist, and even though I was young, I felt like my music had a lot more substance than a lot of other people. So I was like, why wait for a Tiny Desk or a concert when I can just invest my own money, pay the people around me, and just do it ourselves? So we didn't even rehearse. We rehearsed like an hour before we shot it, and once we shot it, it was like once the cameras was on, it was natural. You know what I mean? We was just flowing with it.
I think people have to hear that again. How you said that. He didn't just wait for Tiny Desk to come to him.
Nah.
Lone Wolf, and look it up on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. It's out there. It's a mini concert, and like I said, it was really cool. What I liked about y'all music, both engineering and singing, like I could just really listen nonstop from beginning to end. You understand what I'm saying? So like I cut a few of mine that I really like. I already told y'all Wild West.
Yeah.
Smoke is really dope. You know what I'm saying? Lonely Hours now. My wife and them lucky. Y'all music wasn't out when I was in them streets. You know what I'm saying? So fellas, you know what I'm saying? You know, if you're going through something, separation, they got what you need that's gonna get you over the hump with Lonely Hours.
You just gotta tune in, man.
Lonely Hours was dope. So What was dope. You know what I'm saying? All the Way was dope.
Oh, we actually got that vlog.
So tight.
Shout out to Alex.
You
Alex shot a vlog of us making So What. Like we made it from start to finish on the vlog.
Tell us about that experience. What that was like.
Man, I don't even remember like that. I think I was at the studio. We played a studio session, and we knew we was gonna work on that before?
Nah, you. Oh, all right. I think I remember now. So he told me he was in the studio, and I had called out of work for it. So I mean, luckily I don't work with them people no more. When it comes
some
to
sacrifices are important.
Yeah, and when I got the info, he sent me the room information and everything. I came. He already had the beat on, so I was like, "Yo, I fuck with this. What you doing with it?" He was like, "I don't know, bro. I'm just fucking with it." Listen. I'm like, "Yo, I gotta get on this, bro. Like one way or another, I need to get on this song." Usually I don't like that. Usually they come to me and force me on their songs. But this time I heard that beat, I'm like, nah, I got it. And I didn't want to write to it either. Like I challenged myself to just
go on there and vibe.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And that set the standard for how we are in the studio. Like now it's like I used to come with everything pre-written, but now it's just like, let's make this shit from scratch. Let's see what we feel. You feel me? So Alex came through a little late, but it was no timed anyway. It's not like we really cared. Like he showed up. I think he came from work or something too. Yeah. And we just start to finish. From when he recorded his verse to when I was recording mine to the people that was in the room with us. Shout out to Jay and Neo. They just came afterwards when we was finished. They went out to smoke, came back, we finished the song. Their live reaction. Like it was the whole.
Alex has that video where they came in and we finished the song and we played it for them. We've made a whole, I don't know how long they was outside for it. Yeah, but we finished the song and then we did like a whole separate part of the song where I switched up the beat and slowed it down or whatever. And like, you know, we both jumped on it and they came back and they was like, yo, like this is crazy. Like, and that's an underrated song of mine because I don't really go back, after I release a song, I really don't go back and listen to it because I'm listening to it so much while I'm making it. But that's
curse of an engineer.
For real. But when I go back and listen to that song, I'm like, yo, this song is so good. Like everything about it, it's legit a story. You know, from all the sirens that you hear and all this stuff, it's a story. And like he said, I think I had an idea, but when he came along, like we put it together and it just like came out like one of our best songs together.
Well, you know, I didn't want to change anything. I asked him like 50, 60 times, yo, what's the topic? You sure? Am I on beat? Am I on point? Like, am I still telling the story you was already telling? Because I hate when people want to feature on songs and they don't like pay attention to it. Even though the verse is fire, like, but at the same time, it's like it kind of throws off the message. You know what I mean? So I try not to do that.
Yeah, I understand
that.
I understand that.
It was good and it was out ever since.
Yeah. Now I definitely understand that because I've been in certain tracks with other artists, and it's like we was all going to the right. How you wound up on the left?
How did we get here?
We was talking peace over here, and you brought out the Uzi. What are we doing? So I definitely understand that. Can you tell us about a project that pushed you beyond your zone? You know what I mean? That made you become more of who you are now.
All right, so I'm gonna shout out Lonely Hours again because that was like when for me to get on a project with Nine, it's like I had to hold myself to a higher level because it's like, and he's not gonna say this, but I'm gonna say it because the way he rap, I see him as a really, really like top tier rapper. So it's like if I'm gonna come on with R&B, I gotta do my job. Like I gotta step up too. So that's the first project, and then the most recent project was the Playboy project, my project that I dropped in I believe April last year. That project that pushed us all. because we finished it. Like, we finished the product. Like, that One Motion that you heard was not what it was when we finished it.
We finished the whole album.
We finished the whole album. We sat down. Actually, we recorded that shit in my crib, actually, too. I think.
What, the new one?
Nah, the first one.
Yeah, the first one, yeah.
We recorded the first project. I mean, first song 1 to song 5. We sat down, we listened to it, we looked at each other, and I was like, this shit ain't it, bro. Like,
wow.
He's like, it's not it. And I was like, one thing about Nine, and I always remind him, is like, since you're my engineer, your opinion is needed. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want you to just be a yes man. It's like, oh yeah, I say it's fire, and you think it's fire too. Like, what's the point of me having you here if you're like that? So I tell him, I'm like, yo, just keep it 100 with me at all times. If this shit isn't as good or better than what I already dropped, let me know. And he sat there, he told me, he said, shit ain't it, bro. I'd rather make the beats for you. He said, I'd rather make the beats. He feels like the beats that we using wasn't really up to par with the message and the lyrics that I was using as well. So he was just like, yeah, bro, let's do this shit over. And then the whole month of March, every week.
Like every day, every week
he would pull up.
I pull up with him. It's to the point where I just left all my shit at his crib and throw it up, and like we just sat there, and I brought out my little MPK, and I would sit there because I couldn't bring my piano, so I legit did all the chords on that little piano, and I had the drum pads and shit, and like, you know, and he helped with the drums on some of the songs and shit, and like, you know, it was just like one of those things where he always told me to keep it real with him, and you know, when somebody tells you to keep it real, a lot of times they don't want you to keep it real. But I could tell, like, he was like, yo, bro, like, you know, there's a certain level of respect that he had for me, and certain level of respect that we both have for music in general. So when he told me that, I was just like, I knew in my heart, like, these songs, what he's talking about and the beats that we have, it just didn't add up. And I'd rather us get in the studio and be frustrated and, you know, get mad at each other and do all of that to create something beautiful, you know? And like, I just feel like when you get a beat off of YouTube, it's a YouTube beat, you know? You don't have no connection to it. You just like it. But when you craft it and you know, sit there for hours messing with something, you actually like come out with a better project, a better product one, and also you have an emotional attached to it, and it means more to it, you know? And like,
I understand that 110. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the lines are open, 347-708-0216. You can call in, you can speak to Hef, you can speak to Nine, or you can try to win one of these beautiful cups that's on the table, ladies and gentlemen. All you gotta do, you got 30 seconds to name 5 guests that we had on the show at any time, and the tumbler could be yours, you know what I mean? I like what you said there, Nine, because you know, I think that's the part about music, especially when I really got serious about music. Everything had to be original. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't care if my brother made it or if we bought the beat from somebody. I really wanted to buy the whole beat. So it's ours. You know what I'm saying? It's not something that I fall in love with and then I go to put it out and 7 other people got the same song just by a different name. So that is something that is very keen. I understand that. I think Wiz got a question. What you got, Wiz?
Well, I gotta.
Come to the mic for Alphonse.
Well, hold on.
There you go. Just come to the mic. Don't say pause. Just come to the mic. Just come to the mic. Let it happen. It's just conversation. Come to the mic.
Pause.
No.
I'm not letting it happen.
Come on, just come to the mic, man.
To me, it's like I gotta say, it's like with your connections, right? How important is it as far as connecting with your artists and you connecting with your engineer?
Yeah, I'll go first. I feel like that's, well, at least for me, that's how my music is. Like, I don't, and that goes with anybody that ever did any like business or like shot anything for me. Like Alex is a witness too. Like anybody who I come to with an idea, I'm coming to because I see what you already do, and I want your version of my idea. If that makes sense. So like, if I know you guys got a podcast, I'm not coming on here to say my own shit. I came to y'all because y'all podcast is in my alley, and I want to push myself. Like, I want to put myself through that. You know, I want to put myself on that platform. So when it comes to Nine, it's like, I understand because he's humble. You feel me? But I had to, like, these are arguments we had, and I had to tell him, like, yo, bro, like, you're not just a worker. You feel me? Like, I'm coming to you. What separates you from all these other engineers I could go to is the fact that you have a different ear for music. I'm coming to you specifically. You feel me? So it's like, you had, like, I'm don't hide anything. You feel me? Like if you feel like I should sing this hook this way, say that and let's try it. Because my way isn't the right way. It's just what I came up with. You feel me? So let's try everything. Like my connection with the engineer is important. Like without him, there's no music. And like I said before, I don't have no problem saying that because it's not just me. Like we all just come up together, come up with the idea. We just put out our best piece of work. So it's really important to me. Like I feel like without my team and everybody playing their part, but having their own, like everybody's their own person. Nobody is cause of me. Like I come to Alex if I want vlogs and specific things done. I come to Nine when I want, honestly, all my beats, because I don't really, no disrespect to any producers that send me beats and shit. Like y'all beats are fire, but it's different when it's homegrown. You feel me? So
very different. Understand.
And anybody else that work with me, even like people who do cover arts, like if I like have a person for cover arts, like I see a look in you. Like your look is what I'm looking for the idea I'm trying to put out. So connections in general is important to me. Like I come to you for a specific reason. So it's real important.
Let me ask you one more question.
Oh no, you want to answer that or?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Nah, yeah, same here. Where like, as I'm growing more as like producing and engineering for different people, I didn't understand at first why people like wanted to. And I was talking about this actually recently with my mom, where I didn't understand why people was coming to me for like to be in their band or to produce something or engineer. But as I get older and I realize I'm starting to understand that I make people comfortable, and it comes from just me being one, myself, but two, understanding from the artist's perspective. Because sometimes artists come to you, come to the studio, and they're nervous and they're not comfortable and stuff. And I know that because when I first started recording in the studio, because when I first went to the studio, I was nervous, and that's why I started recording myself. But the engineer there didn't make me comfortable. You know, he made me feel like I didn't know what I was doing, and because I rehearsed so many times, but as soon as I went to the mic, I was nervous. But instead of the engineer being like, yo, like, you know, take your time, you know, whatever, he was just like, yo, man, you know, like, what we doing, blah, blah. And I was just like, you know what, like, I never want to make somebody else feel that way. You know what I mean? So everybody who I, like, work with, who I can tell isn't, like, doesn't really know studio etiquette, or they're not comfortable in front of the mic and shit, I just tell them, like, yo, like, it's alright. I'm here to help you. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to make you feel comfortable. You know what I mean? Obviously, I don't say that, but like, I legit be like, yo, like, take your time, bro. Like, it's alright. You know, I'ma just have the music play and just mumble. You know what I mean? To get comfortable. And like, he taught me that. You know, like when he used to come by to my crib. You know, at first I wasn't really comfortable with people recording. Like when I was recording myself and other people was in the room, I wasn't comfortable. But like, he made me feel comfortable. He's just like, yo, bro, do your thing. And then I'll go there and because the way I record, I mumble first, you know, to get the flow and the cadence melody, and stuff. The melody. Yeah. And to other people, that may look like, oh, what is he doing? Or they may laugh and stuff. But like, because he understands the music and he has a certain respect for me, he never made me feel that way. And so like, I try to carry that when I work with other people. You know what I mean? Like, when you come here to make music is such a beautiful thing that you got to be delicate with it, you know? Like, take your time, bro. It's alright to fuck up, you know what I mean? And then we laugh about it after. Yeah. You know what I mean?
You know, but y'all just gave a lot of people a lot of lessons, and any artists that are on here, I hope y'all are paying attention, because I was doing it in reverse when I started recording, you know what I mean? Because I know, especially when I go to somebody's studio that I've never recorded before, first of all, I look like a big guy, you know what I'm saying? Could be intimidating sometimes. Yeah. So I try to make them cool, you know what I'm saying? Like when I first been an engineer, I try to get there early, kick a couple jokes, you know what I'm saying? Because artists won't admit it, and I admit it right here on the show. When I first went to record my first big studio was Grandpa Studios in Manhattan with my brothers, and I recorded in Holes in the Walls before that. I've done rapping in front of other people. This was my first real big studio. Yeah. I'm talking double door studio. Yeah. You couldn't wear your sneakers in the studio. Yeah. You gotta wear slippers. The engineer got the big room. You could see me. I'm like, I've been rapping for a while, but when I got to the mic, and even today when I hear that verse, I'm like, I gotta kill a verse, but I didn't deliver.
You didn't deliver, yeah.
Because at the time, I didn't realize that son, I wasn't really me at the moment.
Yeah.
So to be able to know that you need to get that, you know what I'm saying, before you do what you got to do and you allow artists to do that, it's a good thing. And it's also a double-edged sword because you brought up studio etiquette. See, studio etiquette is a funny thing because a lot of people don't really know what it means. So some engineers, y'all have the connection to where he trusts you, you trust him.
Right.
You can now say something. But when they first teach us, because I started taking up engineering, don't just go in there and be like, yo, you need to do this now. Stop.
Exactly.
Because now I could get fired for that too.
Yeah.
You gotta have because some artists.
Or the lazy engineers.
No, it's not. It's not a lazy. They said something very important. It's not a lazy engineer. You got some engineers that are self-taught that just don't know everything.
Yeah.
But engineering etiquette is really a thing.
Yeah. Reading the room is important.
It's important, and that's not a skill that you could just happen overnight. You can have somebody that's a dope engineer sonically, but a people person, they might not know that. But like I said, you might go in and tell, you know what I'm saying, I'm not saying this happened. You might go in there and tell, I don't want to bring up nobody's name because then they gonna think I'm talking about them. But you might go in there and Al. You go in there and say Al.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you think Al was trash. That yo son, I ain't there, get it off.
Yeah.
But Al really raps like that. You know what I'm saying? That's really his style. So I never knock nobody's style until I be around them long enough to question it. So, as a matter of fact, ODB is a great person to use. You know what I'm saying? He was so unorthodox. When people, because I remember when they first came out, they were like, oh, this guy's garbage. Because you had Genius, you had all these other guys that rapped a certain way, and then when ODB came, they was like, and then when he dropped his album, everybody was like, oh my God, he's nice, he's a genius. It was always there. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be careful with that, but it's good that y'all have that chemistry because you don't want to stop the next person from being the ODB if that's really who he is. Because I've been around people that get around certain artists, everybody's Snoop Dogg, so you feel like you gotta be Snoop Dogg. No, be Daz, be corrupt, be who you are, because you don't know what you bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I liked about groups. And then certain people like, oh, why you rap with that person? And why you that individual is why I work with him. Cause,
and I saw him working because he worked with my son, and they did a track together. And I was like, wait, hold on. And the way they did it, and I was like, okay, and he learned that how to really like write because he came in first. He had it already wrote. But then he had to add extra lines, so the way they did it was dope. You know what I'm saying?
So having that connection and then getting to that studio etiquette to where you trust an engineer and ask their input. So, and I always try to clear that up because some people when they watch, you know what I'm saying, different shows, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, I don't want to throw the monkey wrench at the engineer if he doesn't press the button or just let you go with a certain, because he might think that's your style. That's who you want to be. So engineers, y'all gotta ask like what you think as well. You know what I'm saying? Or where you trying to go with it, so y'all can help us paint that picture like we want to do it. But I remember that moment going into that studio, and now I try to make sure that whenever I go into anybody's studio, I make sure I'm gate. You know what I'm saying?
But gate. What I'm saying is some engineers, because they don't have the connection or they're not. I mean, probably because you know they just drained from being there all day and want to just get out. So they just like they want the artist to lead them. Sometimes the artists need that push, like that connection.
But any one of us know, and it's the truth, artists can be stubborn and hard.
But that's when you read the room. That's when you be like, all right, I'm gonna let go. Because there's a story where there was Leslie Brathwaite. He's like a top engineer, and he brought up the story with Kanye West. And when Kanye West came in the studio, he was just like, the song was already finished. Leslie was just doing the finishing touches, and Kanye was there by himself, and he's just like, Kanye's like quiet. He's like, yeah, I like that. Oh, that's good, and he's listening like that, and he likes it. Kim Kardashian comes in the studio with her friends, and you know, now Kanye gets up and he's walking around the room and stuff like that, and he tells Leslie like, yo, take that out. I don't like that, right? And so Leslie knows what he's doing. So he just be like, he took it out, right? The girls go, they leave the studio and they ask Kanye to come. He said, I'm coming. He stays back and he goes to Leslie and be like, I actually like what you did in the beginning. Just leave it like that. But Leslie read the room and he understood that Kanye is just, he's being Kanye, you know? He sees the girls and he wants their attention and he's just like, all right, I'm going to just, instead of fighting back, I'm going to just do this because I already know that it's fire, you know what I mean? And I know what I'm doing. But reading the room shows you, okay, this guy is doing a show for all these people around him.
Let it happen.
I'm a save as, I'm a copy this, I'm a copy this, and then take it out. And then so when he come back in, he's like, yo, I like it how it was. He got that original version already, you know what I mean? But it's reading the room, and a lot of people don't know how to read the room, you know what I mean? Like when somebody comes in the studio, be yourself, you know what I mean? But then after a while, just sit there and read the room, see the interaction to be like, how you gonna play this, you know what I mean? So
yeah, I learned that, I think, in engineering 101. Record everything and delete nothing.
Yep. Yeah.
Record everything, delete nothing. You just never know what you're gonna need.
Tracks is on my
and what you gonna do. So we still talking about tracks anyway. How do you approach creating and refining your material?
When it comes to the music, in the beginning, I think that's still the case. I let the beat dictate what I talk about and what I write about. When I started out with YouTube beats, it was like, when I started making music, it was more so about where I was in life, and I was getting over, typical R&B shit, getting over a heartbreak. How do I get past?
Hey, but in Lonely Hours, I needed y'all to go through that. That was good stuff.
And it's like, I like to, when it comes to me being an artist, I like to be me. All the shit that you hear me sing about, I lived. You feel me? I'm not one of those, I took a private plane to Aspen to no, bro. If I didn't live that shit, you can tell that's not me. Like, if I was to get on the track and you was to write me a song like that, I'll deliver it, but I will know that's not me, and I would make me feel weird about it. You feel me? So I like to talk what I live, and depending on the beat, you feel me, is when I would like, all right, I can be a little more vulnerable with this, or let me be up tempo, let me talk my shit a little bit. So. And now that we graduated from YouTube beats, now we making our own beats. It's like I can literally create whatever. I can create a picture for you.
Now that's good. I'm getting there. And thanks to Cannibal Blaze for pushing me. He's like, yo, you need to make a beat, and I'm like, it's not my thing. I just be hearing different sounds. Like, I need that. Now you whip it up, and I'll try to figure it out. Ladies and gentlemen, you're tuned into Behind the Enemy Lines. We are live right now with Hefe. You know what I'm saying? 9, you know what I'm saying? 914, you call him 9, so I cut it down today. 9, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to mess up the vibe. I'm trying to read the room. Like you said, I'm reading the room, you know what I'm saying? So outside of music, what other passions or interests do you have?
So I model. Well, I don't model anymore. I used to model. That's how I started out. I had a big break with modeling with the Black is King project with Beyonce.
Oh, that's what's
up.
So
I did that. That shit was random. Like,
yeah.
Long story short, I had posted something on Instagram because with modeling you have to have an Instagram.
Yeah.
So I was posting something on that. Some random person hit me up like, check your DM. And it was like, check your email. So then it was like, am I first or second generation African? Asking me a bunch of questions, sending pictures. So I'm like, all right, cool. Like, it's probably a casting. Let me just do it. So then they sent me an address. And when I get to the address, it was like a bunch of other, melanated black guys that were there too. Feel me? Probably from Africa as well as I am. Different parts, different places. Some people was from New York, some people was from Washington, and so on and so forth. It was like 50 of us. And then they gave us an NDA to sign. It was like top, like pop artists, like A-list pop artists, but they didn't say who. So we hearing Beyonce. I ain't paying no attention to that. They probably just dancing to some shit. I don't know any of that. So we get into a lot. Like, it's one of those scenes. And they just wanted us, party, interact with each other to a song that was playing. And it was a Beyonce song. And we took like 2 takes of that, and then we turned around, and she just jumps into the shot with Shatta Wale. So we just we couldn't even react because we was too busy, feel me, in the scene. So she did that real smooth too. Beyonce is a sweetheart. I'm real thankful for her. So after we shot for the day, we shot the whole day from like 9 to like 12. And then her and her team came out and picked like 25 of us for the next day. They were doing some private shooting with outfits and shit like that, and I got picked. And out of all the 2 days, they didn't really keep that much in that whole movie, but the scenes that was kept, I was in the front of them. Yeah, so I was thankful for that.
Hey, whether they kept them or not, that's an experience that,
right. Hell yeah.
Not too many people can say they got that experience.
Right. Bro, my own mom ain't believe me. Like, she was cussing me out that night. I got my phone back. They take our phones. Yeah, it's an NDA. Yeah. You can't do shit. So she was like, where the fuck you been? I'm like, you wouldn't even believe me if I told you. And I get home and I told her, she's like, yeah, you lying. I'm like, I'm not even a Beyonce fan like that to lie about that. But all right, cool. You're going to find out like everybody else. And then the shit dropped, and then it was crazy. But besides the modeling, though, I do, I'm actually currently a coach. I coach and I train kids in sports, football, basketball, lacrosse.
Yeah.
And I coach at Poly Prep. It's in Bay Ridge.
I heard about Poly Prep.
Yeah, it's an Ivy League prep school. We're actually getting ready for football right now. So
It
Shout out
stole a
to
lot
my
of shine
boys.
for me when I was in high school.
I'm
When I
so-
made OCO State, there was some kid from Poly Prep right in the front. Like, damn, I'm in the back of him. Poly Prep.
Yeah, it's a real cool school. I'm blessed to be there. The kids love me. I love them. So we just trying to get another championship, you know. I
Okay.
went my first year. I won a championship in basketball and lacrosse.
Nice.
Basketball team, they 4-peat last year. So football, we made it to the championship, but we lost. So we're trying to get that back this year.
I should have went to Poly Prep, man. Damn.
Hey, it's a beautiful school.
It
It's a
really
real
is.
beautiful school. And I'm blessed for that because I've always felt like I should be like, I'm always cool with kids besides my siblings and stuff. Like, I always saw myself as a mentor, and I shout my brother out for that, my older brother. Rest in peace. I actually got him on my chain.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you that.
Yeah.
I mean, it was gonna be a random question, but I noticed, you know what I'm saying, when you came in, you had a little medallion with a picture, and I wanted to
Yeah.
ask, you know what I'm
It's
saying, you want to share that with us.
yeah, it's me. It's me when I was younger. My older brother, his name is Brian Scott, aka Cosmic. I actually got him tatted on my arm too. He was like my first friend when I had started coming outside in Flatbush. I used to live on Prospect, like on Parkside by Prospect Park, and I ain't had much friends, but he met me, and he's just been my big brother, my role model ever since. And, you know, he lost his life in a shooting. Sadly, it was in the wrong place, wrong time. Feel me? But that was back in 2009, and it happened. It was just, you know, a traumatic time. But
Yeah.
I realized that I felt like if I didn't have him, like if I had him now, I probably wouldn't be the man I am. So it's like I had to find the beauty in that pain, and it took me years. I still deal with it here and there, but I had to look at the brighter side about it. And luckily, thank God, I'm still here to, you know, live for him. So I'm a product of him. You know what I mean? So me living and doing all these things, this podcast, these shows, these headliners, playing with bands, all this shit is shit that I'm doing for him. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
he
God
just gave
bless
me
you on
another
that.
understanding of life, and I'm thankful for it.
Yeah, God bless you on that, man.
Appreciate that.
I lost a friend of mine in October. This October will make it a year, and I'm still, I get chills every time I even think about it. So when somebody's close and you lose them,
Yeah.
you know, it does something to you. And hopefully your music, you know what I'm saying, I hope you open another door to your music as well.
Appreciate
We
that.
definitely appreciate you and Nine being here.
Thank y'all for having
Tell
me.
us what's next for, you know what I'm saying, you know, the next level of filling Prince's shoes, you know what I'm saying, because you got the mini show out, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
you got the project out, Lonely Hours is out. I love, what's next for Hef?
Before I get into what's next, I want to shout
Playboy.
out. I want
You know what
I
I
want
mean?
to shout out the Evening Rush actually, and I want to shout out Naquasia because we recently just came back from Atlanta. We did a show out
say
there,
word.
so that's why I was like, you know, shout out to Naquasia. I met her
Yeah.
personally. She's a really dope artist.
Me and Wiz, we met her through Dot and
Yeah.
Trey Line.
Shout
It's
out to
crazy.
Dom,
I
shout
didn't
out
know
to-
that. When I
It's a
picked her
small
for the Chucky's cut, I did not know
Yeah,
that.
when I heard the name, I was like, that's actually
That's
like, you can't make
crazy.
that up. But yeah, we just came back from Atlanta not too long ago. Like I want to say 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
headlined that show. Shout out to the Evening Rush for having me. It was a really good experience. I was out there with my brother Jay Relentless as well. Somebody that else is in our collective. I did that show. That was my first time in Atlanta. I want to do that again for sure. I got to do that again.
This
But,
is the Lord's work right here.
Well, I'm telling you,
Lord's work right here. Like,
it's timing,
you don't
divine
even,
timing.
like that's really. I did not know you. I heard when you say shout out to Naquasia, because I'm like, maybe I don't know if he knows it, but I heard when you said that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
she a real dope artist.
Yeah, she
but,
can sing too. I enjoyed being in. I was in a studio session with her and Dot Vieira, Trey Line, and Wiz, and to just sit and watch them work. Dog, I could be in the studio with them all day. They do really good work.
She got really, really, really good vocals. She got a nice, strong voice. But
So what's next?
What's next for me?
I mean, we got the video out. What's next?
I gotta get back in the studio consistently.
Lonely Hours 2?
Lonely Hours too.
Yeah, I think it's
I've
time
been
for
teasing
that.
it.
Yeah.
I've
I
been
think it's
teasing it
time
for the
for
last
that.
couple of days.
Y'all heard it here first
It's
on
been out
Behind the
for a
Enemy
minute.
Lines, ladies and gentlemen. Lonely Hours 2.
You already got the cover art too.
Hey, listen,
That was months ago.
Wiz got singing in the shower. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta put that on it. Singing in the shower, y'all gotta put that on it. You know what I'm saying?
We gotta get y'all on the
You know what I'm
interlude or
saying?
some shit.
We
Y'all
got
was
y'all. We
hilarious.
got y'all.
We need y'all to send drops.
Yeah, we
Can I
got
get
a
we
drop?
got
Yeah,
we got a
yeah,
couple
yeah.
drops.
Can I
And,
get
yeah.
a drop from Hef?
and
course,
I'm still in
of
the
course.
studio, so I gotta, like you was talking about earlier, you know what I'm saying? Like music is like that side piece that I can't let go, you know what I'm saying? But we ain't ready to commit. You know what I'm saying? We working our things out, you know what I'm saying? But I gotta get back in the studio because I got an album
on the
coming.
couch.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
we
saying-
gonna be on the couch. I live on the couch already.
No,
It's
we
not a
gonna- no, we gonna be on
problem,
the
man.
bench outside.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
So, hey, long as
Not even in the crib.
long as you go outside with the stuff prepared for the weather, you ain't got no problem. You keep a hoodie because you
Facts.
can take it off and on to get cold. You alright.
Yeah.
You wear shorts just in case it's too hot. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? You be alright.
You know what I mean? The weather's so nice. You know,
Socks that
weather's
you
so
can pull
nice.
up. You know what I'm saying? That's why
Yeah.
you have the long socks and you
Yeah.
can pull them down still. You know what I'm saying? See, as long as you prepared to be out in these streets is not a problem, ladies and gentlemen.
Can't find the long side. So
no, I'm gonna find the long sides. I'm from that era. I'm gonna find the long side. So, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, the phone lines is open. We gonna continue. We gonna go right into the wild card before we get into our topic. It's about 6:15. So we're gonna work in reverse. We're gonna do the wild card first, ladies and gentlemen. And the wild card is, like I said, once again, a topic that is not really in our notes to talk about, something that I found randomly. And this one I labeled it, you're going to jail. Right. I'm going to jail. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to watch this video. And then I want to know if y'all going to have soft parenting or get the strap, because I'm whooping some ass today. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. Live on Behind the Enemy Lines. The phone lines are open, 347-708-0216. If you want to call in to talk to Hef or 9, Wiz, you don't got to talk to him. He a Cowboy fan. You got to talk to him, you know what I'm saying? And we got New York power in the building. We got New York power in the building, ladies and gentlemen, because Hef is a Giants fan. So it's a beautiful thing, ladies and gentlemen, to have another Giants fan in the building. And if you're in the 9, you know you a Giants fan. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? So we right where we need to be. And once again, if you want to win one of these beautiful tumblers, call in. All you gotta do is name 5 guests that we had on our show. We got 69 shows, and some of them are even in the chat line, like Trey Line. See, I gave you one right there. You know what I mean? Daviera, she was a guest too. I gave him 2. I can't make it too easy for you, ladies and gentlemen. Vocals by Jamel. Damn, I just gave him 3. I gotta stop this.
I gotta stop this. I'm
making it too easy for him.
Y'all can't name us.
347-708-0216. Call in if you got questions. I told you he's 6'5". He's ready to mingle. You know what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen? I see it. Go for it. Go for it.
When we win. That might be Dak.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're live on Behind the Enemy Lines. You got Gate, you got Hef, we don't want to talk about him. Then we got 9.
What up?
Caller, who's this?
Yo, this is King of Paddles.
Oh, what's going on, King of Paddles? You got 5 names for us?
I got 5 names for you.
We gotta put the clock on. Wiz, you count? We got the count. Now you know what? Since this is Reggie, King of Paddles, we gonna give him 15 seconds since he's on iAccess Radio's network. All right. You got the count. Who got the count?
I got it.
You got 15 seconds. You got 15 seconds on the start. Hold on.
They ready to go. They ready. They got it.
15 seconds. Hey, he's so ready. You might have to give him 10 seconds. 10 seconds? Al, should we give him 10 seconds? He get 10 seconds. He too ready.
Said 10.
He got 10 seconds.
All right. You ready?
Ready?
Yep.
Go.
Ready. D-Chorus, Skrilla, Wild Thoughts, Trey Line, and King of Paddles.
Get you one.
All right, you get one. You
Come
get
get you one.
You know, he cheated because he put himself. I forgot he was on the show.
You can't put yourself.
He was on the show.
Say another name.
Good job. He said.
Nah, we let him go.
We let him rock. All right, thanks for calling in, Rez. We're going to clear the line for somebody else. We got our first winner of the day, ladies and gentlemen. First winner.
Appreciate you.
Right.
Yo, it's been a great show.
Hit me in the DM and I got you. You pick which one you want. Which one you want?
I don't even know. Surprise me.
You got Garfield, you got this anime, and you got Finding Nemo.
Give me the anime.
Anime is off the chart, ladies and gentlemen. Anime is off the chart. So we got 2 more. Callers 347-708. Oh, Daviera said we should have gave him 5 seconds. All right. So now, hold on. All right. What names did he say, Wiz? Write those down real quick. So the next caller coming in cannot use those names. I ain't gonna be slick now. He said Trey Line. He said Trey Line. Who you said, Reggie?
King of Paddles. D-Chorus. Skrilla. And Wild Thoughts.
All right. So now, y'all got to choose another 5, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all got the time and y'all got the people. And that's how you got to do it, because they about to be slick and you going to say anything.
I'm on my cup.
See, that's what you got to do. Read the room.
Yeah, read the room. Yes,
you know what I'm saying? So we're going to go to our wild card video right now, ladies and gentlemen. And then we want to hear what y'all got to say about this. I'm going to jail.
I'm going to be on another 48 hours. Another 48.
Listen, another 48. That's what you gotta do, man. And it's nice how you slip D-Chorus in. D-Chorus is the one that got the second chance brand. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. You got a nice little thing going on. You ready, Al? Yeah. All right, let's go.
taking me a couple of plates. So, when I'm crazy, you're gonna be making them shit. Nah, taking me. That was my baby. Nah, you are. Yeah, we got another fan. Just how you got the You know what, though? They'll get a damn X when you keep running your mouth, but you gonna get down. Who you trying to feed? Yeah.
This shit probably not. I'm probably not even supposed to laugh at that.
No, you're supposed to laugh. You're supposed to laugh like this. Now, I'm going to gym. This is why these kids gotta go back to school now. If y'all wasn't able clearly to see what happened, the little summer, he took the firecrackers and put them in the grill while the people wasn't watching.
Oh man.
They went to light the grill. The fireworks went off. They thought it was live rounds. People hitting their head on the damn walls, jumping under the cars. All y'all people out there that talk about we need to talk to these kids. You need to be nice. You can't whoop them. I'm going to jail. I'm gonna talk first. I'm whooping their ass. I swear, I'm gonna peel some skin off of that tail. So we're gonna go from 9 all the way down. And I need y'all to put into the comments. That's why they need to go back to school. He looked about to be 6, 7 years old. You probably can't read it right. And this see that's that TikTok and everything else. Y'all learning how to prank people because y'all thinking funny. People want to go viral. You saw when that lady ran into the pole? She almost lost her life right there.
To the boy. You gotta pay attention to the boy. You got
fireworks.
fireworks.
So you gonna blame it? See, this is why we don't
pay attention.
So you blame it on the parents?
No, but I'm saying it's a double standard.
How is it the double standard?
Because fireworks he shouldn't have obtained the fireworks.
Listen. He looked like he's in a rural area where they got more than just fireworks at hand on all times. Okay, so he's not used to not having fireworks, but he had the gumption, the nerve.
If I go in 48 hours for you, let's make sure I have. Look,
Wiz, you not whooping ass. And we gonna get to the no. You playing Wiz? Is you whooping ass?
I don't want that McDonald's. I want sofa when I'm at that table at 48 and tell them what happened. Just saying. I don't want no McDonald's, KFC, or nothing. I want that. I want soul food. So I'm like, gate this. So
not only is he gonna get the meal, he gonna throw me under the bus. And you know what?
That's the first name.
That's the
first name. That's the first thing he said after eating.
With a Dak Prescott jersey.
Hold on. So, ladies and gentlemen, can y'all please put in the comments? And I want to ask y'all, gentlemen, really, for real, we're gonna start with you, Nine. Am I the only one that's whooping those kids' ass?
I'll probably laugh. I don't know.
Nine.
I'll probably laugh.
You are not. No.
I don't think I'm gonna whoop his ass.
Hold on. You are So you the one that ran into the joint, hit the 9-iron right on your forehead.
Oh, if I was okay, then that's different.
We are the adults in this situation.
That's
we are not the ones watching it as a prank. We are the.
I'm blaming the man on the grill. Who's on the grill? I'm talking to the man on the grill.
How you blaming the man on the grill?
I'm telling him to learn his way.
Listen. Hold on, let me read what Reggie said. What Reggie said. He said, save the kids, whoop their ass. That's right. Whoop some because listen, it's not like he went to light the grill and saw the fireworks. The kid moved the charcoal, slid it under the bottle.
I didn't see that.
He moved the charcoal, slid it under the charcoal, put the charcoal back on top, and then went back and sat back and watched. So now, we the adults in the situation, because this is more of a parenting situation, because on our last time we talked about, should people that have kids and people who don't have kids be able to tell you what to do and how to handle your kids. So this is a handle your kid type of moment. Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? Plus to celebrate back to school. This is why you gotta go to school. You got all that damn knowledge to do something like that, but you come and you writing the Z when they actually write.
Can we play this one more time? One
more time. I'll play one more time. But we the adults in the situation. Look what happened to the adults.
We're gonna do the commentation.
Look what happened to the adults. If you was the adults, I want to know, is y'all whooping tail or y'all doing this soft parenting thing? Because nowadays you can't be putting your hands on kids and all that. Yeah. Somebody almost died just now. Play the video.
Hey, I'm taking me a couple of plates. So, when I'm crazy, you're gonna be making them shit. Nah, taking me. That was my baby. Nah, you are. Yeah, we got another fan. Just how you got the You know what, though? They'll get a damn X when you keep running your mouth, but you gonna get down. Who you trying to feed? Yeah.
If you are the parents, how are we handling this situation? That's what we're talking about.
You gotta watch the child. No, ain't nobody paying attention to the child.
Nah, can we start with you, Nine? How you handling the situation, Nine?
I don't think I'm gonna whoop his ass.
All right, what you gonna do?
But I'm definitely gonna yell at him, and especially if the one that I ran into the pole.
Yo, your man did a Ninja Turtle roll. I saw it the second time. He thought this. This is menace to society type. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he's smart. He's not.
They thinking that a drive-by is happening. This is the scene when they like, hey Ricky, and you try to run. This is what's happening, and all you gonna talk about is you gonna talk to him gently.
Yeah. Nah, I'm not talking to him gently. Definitely not. Definitely not. I'll probably pick him up by the shirt like this.
All right, at least give me that. At least give me that. I'll take that. What you doing,
I ain't gonna lie. If I was the guy that ran into that damn pole, I was whooping his ass first, and then later that day, yo, my fault, little homie. You scared me though. Like you can't be doing that.
Yo.
But he gotta get an ass whooping for that. My face hurt because of you, bro. Like why you did that?
The women just laid down on the floor
and
like you
rolled
can tell
under the truck.
Wherever they was from. They used to them live rounds going down. So when them live rounds are going down, we're just saying it's the parents' fault. So ladies and gentlemen, y'all can call in and y'all can also put it in the chat that whoop that. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm
That's
just
what
saying,
I'm talking about.
because I want to know why is the ballpark Franks is busting like that? No balls.
Yeah, it shouldn't be, man. Did you see they was in a good groove? Yo,
I was chilling.
In this era, because pranking is a big thing in this era. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's
kids,
a funny prank though. I ain't gonna lie. Like watching the video, like not being the person in the video running into shit and rolling on the floor. That shit's funny. But if that's me, I don't know. I don't know. But that shit was funny. I'd have to dap him up if I knew that little homie, bro. That was funny as hell.
Yo, I don't know how you can. We could have had a heart attack. If you don't know situations, blood pressure is all off. Like, could you even have a barbecue after that? Could you even cook after that? Like, I think you gotta cook just.
Go to your room. Maybe I'll get you some shit off the grill.
That's worse than Macaulay Culkin. Like, I wouldn't even want to leave him home alone.
But do they know the
kid
did it?
Yeah, they know he did it. He wiped off his hands so there's no fingerprints. Shout out to Dot Vieira in the building. Yo, Dot, we played your new single, Legacy. You know what I'm saying? So, Legacy is already out. The people got to feel that, so you got to tell them where they can find that. I'm whooping their ass. They're going to have flashbacks whenever they wherever they hear pop. I agree.
Is it the switch?
I agree, man. I agree. I agree.
The switch, like the tree switch?
Shout out to Trey Line. He said, "Whoop that ass!" like, come on, this soft parent. This is happening. Cause when y'all start talking about the election and all this blue versus red, this is what's happening under the presidential watch. We got the kids putting the parents in timeout. They pranking us. You know what I'm saying? They going back to school. They talking about they ain't ready to back to school. You got to go back to school, man. Go ahead, read that one for me, Hef.
Shit, I'm blind.
Oh, you blind? Okay. Hef said he blind. Hold on, before I didn't know that. Okay, here's this right here.
That's what they
what are Warbucks?
In their mouth when they need to be watching them.
I said the same thing.
All right. I don't know if I agree with that one. I'm gonna say that because a lot of us, like a lot of the older folks, don't get a chance to have a good time. Everybody's always working. Nobody know how to grill nowadays. So the fact that they was able to get a grill out, have a little, play a game of spades and shit, like they deserve that time off. So, you feel me?
He said, "Get the extension."
The last thing I'm gonna think is my kid about to throw a firework in the grill. That's the last thing I'm thinking in the moment.
But he didn't just throw it in there. He was smart enough to know that the coals wasn't hot yet. This was premeditated, man.
That's a smart one.
But who was recording though?
The person that knew.
Exactly.
The person that knew.
So who's recording?
The person recorded this shit.
That's a whole nother dynamic now.
That kid get his ass whipped too.
He definitely get his ass whipped too. He definitely getting it. Now the question is, was that an adult that set the kid to do it, or was that another kid?
Because now you whooping the kid's ass, but what the kid was set up to?
No, I don't care the kid set up. Listen.
Yeah, you should be smart enough to know.
See, that's why we had the commercials. This is your brain. This is your brain on drugs. Because once you took that firework, you knew that something was gonna be wrong, and when you put it in there. Like, and not only did he put it on, he didn't just throw it on top. He had the fortitude, the smarts.
Yeah.
To move the coals.
Yep. I think I seen the coal in his hand. He had it in the grill. He put the coal this high. Put it in there. Now I think I seen that. I don't know if I'm seeing shit.
Nah, you seen it.
Older brother or cousin or it was a teenager that said, "Yo,
Yeah, facts.
Well, the teenager got them, and if it was that teenager, I'm not even gonna just whoop his ass. He going to the hospital. That's why I'm saying I'm going to jail. When I call, I'm like, y'all don't even gotta bail me out. Y'all, I'm gonna sit this shit out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna ride through. Like, yo, Your Honor, I did this. If you see the footage and you don't understand why I did this, then I'll give me some more time. Sit me down for 3 years. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna bang out with Bob, and I'm gonna get my phone time. You know what I mean? Somebody
But Gabe,
come
this
visit
is
me.
me having another 48. Like, so after Miss Sarah hit the pole,
with the soul food too. Don't
can I get
forget.
some hot sauce?
Ladies and gentlemen, that's why I can't stand him. You know, he gonna get me right up. You know what I'm saying? Like, Your Honor, I stood up. I looked to the left. This is my brother. Your Honor, we gonna split custody of this charge. This some bitch get up and walk out the court. That's him. That's him right there. That's my brother Wiz. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's the wild card topic, man. If y'all got anything else y'all want to talk about on the wild card, feel free to throw a topic in there. You know what I'm saying? And we'll go for it. But for me personally, I think we got to stop all this soft ass. They shouldn't have been playing. We shouldn't have been paying attention. Listen,
Yes, I
when we
told
was
you.
coming up, all right, keep it 100. When the last time you had a barbecue? Any one of y'all?
I had one for my birthday.
All right, for your birthday.
Yeah.
As a kid, did y'all parents get barbecues?
Yeah, all the time.
What was the first thing your parents tell you when you come out there?
Stay the fuck away from the grill.
Stay away from the
Stay
grill.
away from the grill.
If you never heard that rule coming up, you never really been at a barbecue. All
the
kids
fuck
know,
away from the
stay
grill.
away from the grill. So for that kid that had the gumption enough to A, go next to the grill, B, move the coals knowing that they wasn't hot, he wasn't dumb, C, cover him up, D, wipe his hands off, and then sit back and watch with these. Sit back and watch as the fireworks happen, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
used to play with fire. In the
That's
house.
what he
I learned
did.
From my lesson, got my ass beat.
Playing
Playing
with fire in the
airplane,
house?
Yo.
holding the airplane, lighting it up, and going like this.
Yeah, because you ain't supposed to be by the grill.
He talking about they gotta watch the kids. He the kid they gotta watch his
You gotta watch him. You gotta watch him.
I got two babies, my mom's and my pops. My pops knocked me out for the
those
whole day.
separate
Woke up
beatings
to another
too.
beating.
Yeah, and they are separate
Those
beings,
separate ass whoopings
but
right
you know,
there.
I just thought about it when I saw that video. I said they gotta be doing the new parenting. The son, why did you do this? You gotta know better. You know, at times like this, we're trying to have a good moment, and why?
Because I wanted to.
Why?
I
You know,
wanted.
Grandma had a heart attack at the table. Grandma fucked
if you
up
wanted
now.
to talk to me, if you needed my attention, you could have came to me, all right? You're an adult now, right? You're a grown adult. What are we doing here? What are we doing? I would have went crazy. No kids have ADHD and special needs. That was the ACS case. Listen. Forget an ACS case. I'm going to jail. Yo, officer, let me finish cooking this hot dog and you can take me in. I'm not going to resist. I'm going to tell you what happened. You can see the footage. We all got knots on our head. Anybody that was drunk.
Right.
And now sober.
Yeah. And now I'm on America's Funniest
Yeah, for whole videos. You know what I'm saying?
Now.
Like, come on, that's a triple threat, man, ladies and gentlemen. That's a triple threat, man. That was tough, man. Oh man. So
That's sad.
with that being said, it was sad. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, we're gonna slide into one of the topics I wanted to talk about. Ticket or no ticket. You know what I'm saying? Or you want to start with vapors. You know what I'm saying? Or you want to start with you chose this. Which one you want to go with? Hell?
I like the vapors one.
You like the vapors?
I
All
like
right,
vapors.
ladies and gentlemen, like I said, coming up in my era, when you had the vapors, you know what I'm saying? Wiz, do you remember how to remember this? You remember who had the song? Who had the song?
Biz Markie.
Biz Markie, all right? So when you had the vapors, right, it means that girl, that guy, whatever you into nowadays. We don't discriminate. You know, it's a whole alphabet up there. Whatever you into. They put it on you, you had the vapors. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't not think about it. You need to have it. Wish you still had it back. And some of us got lucky and we kept our vapors with us. You know what I'm saying? And you had a blossom relationship, had about 13 kids, and life is all good. You know what I'm saying? Some of us got it, right?
That's a big
but
number.
for us, the vapors is chasing the one that got away, destroying what you have now. Is you in your relationship right now trying to mold, trying to put together, you know, like Voltron came with 5 robots and you had to put them together to create that Shazam, that piece you got, right?
Yeah.
Are you trying to mold your partner into the thing that you let get away from you? At the panel, I want to ask y'all, is it right? Have you been in that, you know what I'm saying, situation? And I know that y'all both know about this because in lonely nights, And I connected with this, and no crack. I'm kidding. These was already written out. These topics was written out before I listened to the album. So no, I didn't get it from the album. So we want to start with Hef. Tell us the truth, Hef. Come on, give it to us.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. My first project was about that one. You feel me? So it's like in my new relationship, I'm trying to get away from that because my situation with her was I was that guy for her. Like I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, I was perfect. Like,
I'm gonna be perfect. It's alright. Make behind the enemy lines. We gotta security over this.
I had some flaws in my relationship too. You feel me? But I knew for a fact I had 100% love and respect, and I had loyalty to that person at the time. And she didn't have that for me. So when we broke up, well, she broke up with me, and there was no real reason why. Like it was just like she vanished.
Nah, she ain't vanished. She had a side piece. That's what that was.
That's probably what it was. Honestly, now looking at it now, that's probably exactly what it was. But I would have respected if you just, yo, I don't want this. I want to try that. You feel me? But you did it the wrong way. You feel me? You just disappeared. Like, and it had me thinking, because I'm an overthinker and I'm a Gemini. So, you know, I got 50 different minds in my head. I got 50 different people thinking different shit. So it's like, I was wrecking myself trying to figure out, was it me? Did I do too much? Did I do too little? Like, what the fuck was it? So now when I'm in this new relationship, it's like I don't want that shit. I don't want that at all.
Shout out to Dabrielle. She said some of y'all better not answer this question and get kicked out. Listen, I'm not saying that the panel is guilty of these actions. I'm just saying.
I already said that. Yo, this is stupid.
PS5. WIZZ is stupid. Wizard Wayne on PS5.
Listen.
This one. Like I ain't gonna answer this one.
Listen, I got 2 antidotes. You know what I'm saying? For if you do get put out. You know what I'm saying? First is on the shirt. You can order one of these. You know what I'm saying? To get a second chance. You know what I'm saying? I can hook you up. Or you could go on what's this on not just YouTube, but y'all got Lonely Nights that's out right now. You know what I'm saying? And it'll help you get through being on the couch. You ain't gotta worry about this. We got a very good support system, ladies and gentlemen, to help you get through what you're going through, all right? So now, Wiz, what you gotta say about that, Wiz? Or have you ever been or known a friend to be in a situation where, you know, they with somebody, but they still got the vapors and they trying to create what they have with who they have now?
Yeah.
Okay, tell us about it, Wiz. How's it working out?
It's not working.
Look, he running away from the mic. Vocals by Jamel said, hell no. Vocals by Janelle said, hell no, there's a reason why they're going. See, now, sometimes there's a good reason and a bad reason they're going. See, sometimes the timing is just off. So say y'all didn't leave because something negative happened, right? Because you have certain reasons where gotta go if they abusive, you know what I'm saying? If they on drugs, you know what I'm saying? You know, if they, you know, SMN too much, choking you out and shit, you ain't with that. There's certain reasons to parachute out of the situation. Right. Yeah, I'm not gonna deny that. I'm not telling y'all.
Thank you, Dot.
All right.
Totally
Don't
right.
answer, Wiz. No. Answer, Wiz. Don't be scared. This is behind the enemy line. He's got a Deadpool shirt on. He can't be no chump wearing Deadpool.
You got a point.
You know what I'm saying? Come on.
Listen,
like,
no.
come on.
Whoa.
Look.
I don't think no sides. That was a valid point.
It's a valid point, right? You got a Deadpool on the shirt. You gonna be scared?
Whoa, yeah. Bye. That's what I'm gonna say.
You know what I'm saying? You got 5 pointy edges, and you can pick the 1 point to stab. Come on, man.
Listen.
Caller, you're live on the enemy line. The gatekeeper has that guy in 9. Who's on the line? Turn your
What's going on, man? This is D. Chorus.
D. Chorus, what's going on, D. Chorus?
How you doing? My best friend gone. That's what some of them singing, right?
My best friend
and
gone.
I'm so all alone.
All alone. So tell us, D. Chorus, what you think about that, man? Are there some people in relationships that still got the baby and they're trying to mold their new partner into what they left or what they don't have?
Yeah, of course. There's a lot of people with people that they don't want to be with. You know, they might be taking care of their financial needs and other stuff like that, but, you know, the one that they wanted might got away, so they had to settle for number 2. That's just what it is.
But now, can we take devil's advocate for a minute and say that it wasn't a negative reason why you and the other person are not together. It's just, all right, she was from London and you was from New York, and y'all met in Bangladesh, and y'all just never got back together again, right? Let's say that. We was at Bangladesh.
How we get here? How we mad too?
Mike Tyson is there. Bangladesh. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm saying,
Go ahead.
It wasn't meant to be. That's the question. It wasn't meant to be. I gotta let it go. I gotta live off the memories of whatever I have, any videos. But you can't bring that type of energy into a new relationship because then it's not gonna be authentic. So.
Hey, D-Cross, why you on the show, man? You want to take a chance to win one of these tumblers? Name 5 people that have been on the show.
Right now, I'm out drinking. I can't do that. I can't.
That's a business decision right there.
Good business decision. I will talk to you later. Thanks for giving us your 2 cents, D-Cross. You giving these people a second chance, man.
I got you, good brother.
All right. What you said, when a good girl gone, she's gone forever.
That's a fact.
You know, but listen, he left clues, and now we're gonna get to you since WIZZ is, you know what I'm saying, we're in Deadpool.
We ain't discussed this.
No, you stop being scared. Stop being scared, WIZZ. Like, I'm not saying, what I'm saying is Behind the Enemy Lines is a podcast where we talk about relationships from the male's point of view. You know what I'm saying? We don't exclude the ladies. And these are conversations, this is conversations that young men are having, and we might be able to give them solutions to help them not mess up their relationship. This is not the hot seat where I bring you up here to pull your cards, to tell everything you're doing in your life and get you in trouble. It's not about getting in trouble, but we are now at the forefront. You know what I'm saying? Because now I'm going into my 40s, WIZZ is going into his 60s. You know what I'm saying? Y'all coming up in y'all 30s. It's our job. It's our goal to try to pass down the knowledge to our young melanin men to help them get through their relationship scenarios, all right? So this is not just for y'all to tell about situations y'all been in or may not been in, or get yourself in trouble. So, you know what I'm saying? Talk like y'all doing the music, man. Don't be scared. This guy here pleading the fifth, writing notes. We already got a security team. Don't be scared. Come on, Nine. What you got, Nine?
I mean, it all depends. You know what I mean? It depends on, one, how much you love the ex, or how much you love the person that you're in a relationship now. You know what I mean? Like, you still in love? Like, are you in love with your ex? Because if you're in love with somebody else, you can't be in a relationship right now. Because as guys, our fantasies is a lot more intensified than, I mean, women, you know, they have the fantasies, but guys, you know, ours is amplified by 10. You know what I mean? And we all dogs at heart. You know what I mean? And I'm being honest.
I'm a lone wolf. I'm a wolf.
And so, I mean, like,
what? Don't judge me.
At a certain point, if you thinking about her 24/7, you just gotta keep it real with yourself at the end of the day. Like, alright, maybe if she's not with another guy, or if you're at a point where, like, maybe you can, you know, rekindle things, go. You might as well do it, because at this point, you can't like move on with this relationship that you're in thinking about somebody else. You know what I mean?
Daviera said, a good girl stays when she knows her man is good and just needs a little time to grow. And we're going to get to that in our second topic. Soy Games in the building. Yo, Gatekeeper, this nigga WIZZ scared. I'm in my Tupac from Juice Boys. I agree. Get out the car. He gonna be in the bathroom later fighting in the air and stuff. You know what I mean? I should have said what I thought I was going to say.
No car time is here.
Nigga's scared, man. No, and like I said, it's really, you know, a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, really think, and I try to be out the box when I come up with topics. Because I try to think about, I don't have a son. You know what I'm saying? Right. But I got a lot of brothers, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes they come to me for advice, sometimes they don't. My nephews, if they come, or if other young men come, because my goal is to try to keep relationships together.
Yeah. Right.
But if they don't do what you just said, because a lot of people don't even know what you just said, the way we feel about something is 10 times stronger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So a lot of times, dudes, that's why I said Lonely Nights was a dope album for me, but if I would have listened to that when I was going through my breakup, oh man, that was, woo!
Yeah.
Because bitch, I'm gonna do what I want now. Screw you. Whatever you think I'm doing, now I'm doing it. But see, sometimes we don't know that we need to go back and re-examine ourselves.
Yep. Before
you know what I'm saying? Before. Yeah. And a lot of times, a young man might not know that you're chasing the same type of woman and don't even know it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you wonder why you keep getting in a bad relationship, or you keep getting the psycho girl, because deep down inside, you haven't admitted to yourself that you like the psycho girl from the first time. You still got the vapors. You didn't get over it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And song cry.
What?
Song cry.
Song cry? You want to elaborate more on that?
Jay-Z song. It's basically like this. Okay. I'm gonna tell you like this.
You not ready yet.
I'm gonna tell the truth.
You don't gotta tell the truth.
We explained it, and she called. We spoke to her on the phone. You was there. You and Red.
I was there. No. That's a different story. We're not gonna go there with it.
No,
she didn't take the bathroom without you knowing.
No, but my whole thing is,
I
chased her after, our breakup for a while.
Oh, okay.
I'm still in love with her.
Okay.
And then I realized she moved on. When you see her with the new dude, you be like,
Nah. You can't be like that.
Intensify.
That hurt.
And then she was still going doubling back, but staying with him.
But see, also, what the second part of this question is what I really want to focus on, because it's not just about chasing, as far as vape is like chasing the person after they're gone. Because a lot of times we don't know that. We're hearing it now that you carry baggage, right?
Yeah.
A lot of times people think baggage is just negative baggage.
Yeah.
Right? But sometimes you have positive baggage that you're trying to implement into your new situation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So what if, for example, the last person you with was a dope cook, right? She taught you how to cook. Now you with a baddie that can't cook, and now I'm trying to pass that on to my new baddie to help her become a cook.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying? X, Y, Z. So you have vapors like that as well that I feel are good things. Am I wrong for trying to do that?
Nah, like now that you explained it that way, it's like when I get out of relationships, it's always like when I get out of a relationship, I like to go into that self-reflection period. You feel me? So it's like, did I do enough? Did I not? There's good things that I can take from this experience that can make me a better man, and there's things that I learned about myself that I gotta let go too. So it's like, I don't think that's a bad. When you put it that way, vapors aren't all bad. Yeah, I learned a lot of things from my other relationships that I still to this day hold as a standard because, and I always tell my exes too, like, don't ever like downplay yourself after me, and I don't mean that on cocky shit. It's like if I'm holding the door for you, don't deal with a guy that's gonna.
Don't bring it my way because I ain't holding the door.
You feel me? Like that. Then that's what I be trying to tell them because it's like if I didn't do that, you like that about me. Why would you settle for something that's not that? You feel me? So you gotta have respect for yourself at the same time. So it's like when you put it that way, vapors is.
What about you, Nine?
I mean, I think he said it perfectly. Like when you bring up that point, I feel like I don't know. You have to evaluate. I guess I'm learning now that you have to evaluate yourself before going into certain situations because a lot of times it's easier for us to just blow up and just, and then we look stupid at the end of the day because really we needed to just think about ourselves. So like, bringing up the cooking thing, like when he's saying that after a relationship he evaluates himself, it's like, all right, these good things, these good qualities in this woman, that's what I loved about her. Now going into another relationship, they need to have that. But the one thing that you can't do in a relationship is be like, my last girl used to cook.
Yeah, don't do it like that.
And so now you opening a whole other door
now you're comparing the two.
Yeah, and this is why we need to have these type of conversations. Shout out to Reggie in the building. He said reflection period is very important. I want to go back on that as well. This is why we need to have these conversations because once we get out the negative zone, right? Because everybody was negative. Even Wiz was scared. Oh, I ain't gonna say nothing. We gonna get on the couch. If we keep having that mentality, we're gonna have more broken homes because you can't not have a relationship without communicating. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? And when is the last time you heard somebody saying, "Yo, there's positive baggage as well as negative baggage"?
Yeah. That's actually the first time
you're not hearing that.
Makes sense that there's positive baggage.
Like when I thought of vapors when you first explained it, I thought it was all negative.
That's exactly why.
That's a whole other coin. You flip that.
I want to know when, and I have two questions, one for you, one for me. At what age did you feel that you knew that there was a reflective period? Because I'm not gonna lie to you, I just learned that maybe 5 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep 100 with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why my first name was the Punisher. You know what I'm saying? Because all I knew was explosive. Oh, you want war?
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring war.
Yeah.
So whether it was in sports, whether it was on the block, in relationship, oh, you don't want me, there ain't nobody gonna have you. It's war.
Yeah.
But then I grew into the gatekeeper. See, it's a whole different guy. I understand it. I have a reflection period.
Yeah.
So when does that happen? Because we need our young men that's out there, you know what I'm saying, that hear that's the thing, a reflection period. When did that happen for you guys?
Man, it probably happened like a couple of weeks ago, for real. Because like the relationship that I'm in right now is a relationship that like I don't see it ending, and if it, God forbid, if it do end, all the other women, like, man, y'all gotta be at a certain level. You know what I mean?
Step your game up. Davira said, "Amen." Our ex is our ex for a reason. Sometimes we gotta go through a lot of demons until we get our angel. That was Sawyer game.
Yeah. Can I reflect on this with y'all fellas?
Sure.
So here's the thing, right? We go through this life, and we tend to grow based on experiences and relationships. And not every relationship is meant for you to be in for a lasting period, but it's for your growth, spiritually and mentally, right? So now when you go into that relationship where you really find that one, you can take all the good aspects out of all those bad situations and turn it into a positive. Amen?
Amen. Amen.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
This morning, I sent my girlfriend Instagram like reel, and it was basically like something that mother or dad never taught you, and it was more geared to the woman. So it was like something that a mother never taught you, something like that. And basically, it was like when your man is upset, instead of going to him and being like, "What's wrong?" or telling the kids, "Oh, don't bother him right now because he's upset," or blowing up on him, just leave him be. You know what I mean? Just let him be upset. And I sent her that, and she said that my mom never showed me that. She never taught me that. And I'm like, damn, you right about that, because there's certain things that my dad never taught me about, you know, how to, one, treat a woman, or when you're upset, how to deal with your emotions and stuff like that. And same with my mom, because I didn't really see my mom with any, you know, with a real husband or a real man like that. So like, there's certain stuff that she do that's not right. But I lived through that because that's the person who I live with. So there's certain things that, you know, that we have that's not right. And a reflective period is one of the top things that we can do, because if we don't, we're just going into the same thing, next thing, with just bringing up all the either good baggage or the negative baggage, and we're just muddying up ourselves. But if we don't have that reflective period to be like, I was the one who was wrong, or I wasn't wrong, but maybe the way I approached the situation made me wrong, or something like that. You know what I mean?
You know, it's very important that you say that, because like I said, you know, and shout out to Reggie, and I want to know what you guys feel about this too. He said, you know, learning comes with maturity. How do y'all feel about that?
That's a fact.
Yeah,
I mean,
100%.
But when does you see maturity? I like it, but it's not like wine. See, wine can age, and you know, in 10 years, this is supposed to taste X, Y, Z. You never know when maturity is gonna hit for somebody. You know what I mean? So I feel as long as you can understand, you can learn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you have some young children that understand when they're 8 and 9 years old. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it just clicks. So everybody is a little different. And then you have some grown adults that's well into their 70s,
still don't
and
know
they
shit.
still
Yeah.
don't want a
Set in their ways.
reflective period. You know what I mean? So I believe once you start to know the difference between right and wrong, learning is a choice.
Yep.
yeah.
You know what you struggle on. If you know you struggle reading, then you know you got to sit down with them books a little bit longer.
Just take
Don't
that
skip
time.
over it. You got to reflect on self. If you know you can't spell, you got to put a little more effort into your lettering. You know what I mean? And that starts to become a thing that you got to do as soon as you start understanding the right from wrong. We got some more comments. I'm gonna read a couple more. What we got there? It said I couldn't see that one. 9 spitting absolute facts. Dot said, but some men actually want to know you care and want you to ask at least if he's okay. If he says, I just need a minute, then leave him
I can.
and until he's ready to talk.
I can explain that one.
Mhm.
When it comes to guys, it's like, and I know, like, when I be saying this to my female friends, they be like, they understand because men don't really get to tell their side of the story. And it's like, we got to go through a whole lot of shit, from like our job pissing us off. We got to figure out how we going to get this money for rent and all the other shit. We still want to take care of our women, take them out, make them feel special. It's like, it's kind of rare that anybody asks how we doing. And they do, but it's like, even though I got that person I can go to and express that to, you'll never really fully get it because you're not in my shoes. But I try to explain it the best way, but it still doesn't, like, it's like an itch you can't scratch. You feel me? Like, I can tell you, but it's like, you're not going to really be able to sympathize with me how I need it. So it's like I bottle that shit up, or you're in a situation where they don't leave that door open for you to explain yourself. Maybe they just don't give a fuck, or they come from a family where it's like, oh, you a man, you gonna figure it out. It's like it's kind of hard to navigate mentally with men, like as a man, because it's like I could, like, me personally, I've been a vulnerable, emotional person my whole life. And it's like I always lived around females. Like I was with my mom, grandma. Oh, shout out to my mom. She's actually watching this shit.
Shout out to Mama Love.
But,
shout out to Mama Love.
My mom never, like, even though I had my father in my life, he lived in New Hampshire. He lived far from here. So my mom and my grandmother and aunties did a hell of a job raising me. And they made that known that being emotional isn't a problem. You feel me? But just don't allow people to walk over you. Like, be able to express yourself and say exactly what it is you feel. Because nobody got time to play guessing games with you. Yeah. You feel me? So if I feel like I'm upset, I can verbalize, yo, gatekeeper, I'm upset. You feel me? I don't want to talk right now. You feel me? And even though, like, you may not be able to receive that the right way, at least I'm telling you so there's no confusion or you playing the guessing game with me as a man. So it's like, that's why reflection and shit like that is so important, because you got to know you better. Like, you got to understand who you are. We go through a lot of change. We go through life throws us in a whole bunch of different directions. So you got to understand, I'm Zay. I like this. I like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. So when I go into these other interactions and these other relationships, I know how to navigate and read the room and see, okay, Alex may like when I joke around, but WIZZ, he's serious. He don't like that joking shit. And I got to find, being that I know myself, I'm not going to bend. I'm still going to be myself, but I'm going to be conscious to know, okay, let me appeal to everybody. You feel me? Let me find a way to be cool with everybody and mend all of that. You feel me? But sometimes, as far as like getting into a man's mind, it's hard. Like, either we can't express it or we express it and they don't feel like it's being acknowledged. So
well,
it's
I think there's a double-edged sword to that, and I'm gonna read some more of these comments. I think when you're speaking, it's not being acknowledged because an image has been sold of what a man is supposed to be and what you're supposed to accept them as. Right. So when you start expressing yourself and showing another side, they're like, "What the hell is this?"
Yeah,
you know what
it's
I'm
not
saying?
what it's not what I grew up to know.
This is not what TV tells me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think we got to get back to being more authentic, and then it's gonna take a ripple effect time. 'Cause I was talking about this at work. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? Because we still forget that just 70 years ago, like I said, people were still going to the back. You know what I'm saying? Like, so really, how long does it take for a trauma to pass through? So this is a trauma that people have been taught and showed that what a man is versus what we're doing now, and that's why even with the no homo, that's why I do it like that, because real men and real conversation, when you real talk, you don't have time to say that.
Yeah. Especially if that's not my intention.
It's not my intention. I don't have time to say that. You know what I'm saying? Because now I'm losing my train of thought. Because now we all joking. I forgot where I'm going with it. Yeah. You know, we have to get to a point where you're not being attacked, and you know what I'm saying, calling what they call them now, simps and all this other stuff, different labels, because you have emotions, but you're supposed to have those emotions because you're human. So Curtis said, for sure, Vocals by Jamel said, it's about understanding. Angel again said, age don't measure experience. That's a fact. Curtis said, true to that as well. You know, we got a lot of poets in here talking. Maturity doesn't come with age. That is right. Vocal said that as well. Men don't want to show their emotions. I think when you're mad, your emotion is already showing. So, you know,
and that's the only emotion that
you know
we ever show.
Real.
That is
real right there. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you're lying to yourself in the beginning. Do you think people can't notice when you're upset or when you're sad or when you're down? Your vibe, just like he said, that's why they call them vibes, because they really happen. You know what I'm saying? And we're not getting sponsored by it, but you need to go see this movie. You know what I'm saying? Inside Out 2 and Inside Out 1. You think you're too grown for stuff, but there'll be real message in the movies. Your emotions are there, and if you're not tapped in with all of them, you're never gonna get to that point of maturity or growth. You know what I mean? That's why you need to choose the right person to be by your side. Yeah, it's hard, especially with those ones out there, but there's still some left. I think she meant to say there's not a lot out there, but there are. You know what I'm saying? And you know the funny thing about it, and I know we a little behind on time because we're really supposed to be in the Chucky's cut right about now, so we're going to get ready to cut to that. Al, is that right if we go a little bit longer, Al?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
You know what I mean? Because the interview was so good, it drug on, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, this is the learning part, and I like to talk to different people because you guys are learning from me. I'm learning from y'all. We learning from the people that's tuned in. And all those little sprinkles affect the pie. They affect the cake.
Yup.
They affect the next things that we're doing. You know, and this is why we need to be having these conversations, because now I might now know how to connect with a 18-year-old and say the right thing. Like, did you self-reflect?
Yeah,
You
like,
know what I mean? Did you?
That's
you
something
think
that's
about
not
what
really
you did
it's
to
not
the
really talked
situation?
about. You feel me? Like,
you know,
I mean, thank God they talk about men's mental health now. You feel me? But even with that situation, it's kind of hard. Like, even I went through therapy, and it's like I felt like my therapist, I had switched a bunch of them, and none of them really came. Like, they doing it for the wrong reasons. You know what I mean? Like, you're here to just hear me out, but you're not really like. Maybe if I don't have nothing negative going on, then there's nothing to talk about, and that's a problem, because I should be talking about the good shit too.
Yeah,
I got a lot of
Yeah,
good
can
things
I-
in my life too.
That's real. That's
So
real.
it's like,
Yeah, can I give another perspective?
Yes, sir.
And this is for us men, right? No age doesn't, excuse me, age does not measure maturity, but when you've experienced enough stuff, and the older that you get, the more things that you have to endure, there's a level of wisdom that comes about, especially for men, right? And with wisdom, you get understanding. And with that understanding, the first thing that you learn is that the more stuff that you allow, or the more things that are planted into you, right, that you don't release, they grow and manifest, right? And when they manifest, it could turn into two things. It could turn into a dark place for you, or it could turn into a real ugly outpour where people are looking at you like, who is this person? Why are they so angry? Why are they so evil? Why are they so mad? And that's because you let this stuff set within you and fester. So what I learned to do at this age is, if I got anything on my heart and it bothers me, I speak to that thing right there so I don't have to carry it with me. So every situation is not about what happened last week. It's about what's current, because I already released those other things. And these are the things that we have to do as adults when we come into conflict, because if we don't, we'll start carrying it. And the more we carry it, the worse we're going to be as individuals, and we're going to wind up hurting somebody when we don't need to.
I agree 110%.
That's 100%.
Amen.
Angel said, yo, why y'all spitting facts like that? He also said, for a Disney movie, Inside Out is deep. Sawyer Gang said, age don't measure experience. Life measures experience.
Yeah, some of us had to grow up.
Curtis said,
younger than
agree.
others.
Okay, and Reggie said, I've been, what he said? Accustomed to handling situations myself. My lady has always made, I think even to say my lady, she has always made herself available to listen, to be there for me. But even still, I don't feel comfortable dumping all my problems on her. What y'all think about that?
That's a
I
blessing.
wanted to say
that you
something real
duck it.
quick, because I was gonna actually speak to that point where, you know, especially the wisdom thing. Part of being, and again, I'm young, you feel me, and I'm gonna make a lot of mistakes, but I've been lucky to have a woman who elevates me and not be one. She's not below me, and she's not equal with me. To me, she elevates me. You know what I mean? And like, that's so important to have as a man, because, you know, it's cool to be like, oh yeah, you know, I gotta, excuse my language, but I got a bad bitch or whatever. But like, a bad bitch is only gonna be a bad bitch for so long. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
After a while, the beauty's gonna fade, and then you left to who she actually is.
On the inside.
You know? Luckily, I have both. You know what I mean? But
Shout out to Dez, man.
Nah, facts. But like, she elevates me in a certain way that sometimes, that's why I start reflecting on myself now and be like, okay, maybe it was my fault. Or maybe I went into this a little hostile or whatever. And, you know, and I also elevate her as well. You know what I mean? But growing as a man doesn't always mean trying to do everything yourself. Growing as a man sometimes being like, all right, my woman helps me with this, or my woman can do this, or my woman, whatever, my woman does this. But same as her, you know, also my man does this, or my man does this. Elevating each other. If you in a relationship where y'all elevate each other, man, y'all, nobody can touch that. You know what I mean?
Now that's a relationship.
Nobody can touch that.
Yeah.
That's a relationship.
Absolutely, because the word tells us that when you find a mate, you find a good thing, right? So again, people got to understand what our helpmate is really purposeful in our lives. And for us men, when we're feeling vulnerable, our helpmate helps us up. And when our helpmate is feeling a certain way, we're there to protect them and cover them, right? So again, we gotta all know our place in this kingdom. And if we understand it, then the conflicts that we have, we won't have to experience. Again, that comes with wisdom.
You know, I want to shout out to Dot Vieira. She says she gotta go. Dot, make sure you come back and vote for Naquasia. She gonna be on in a minute with Chucky's cut. She said happy anniversary again.
Thank you.
Reggie said big facts. Traylon said happy 3 years. Congratulations to all the success. We appreciate you, Trey. We can't wait to see y'all again, man, sooner than later. But I want to touch on what Reggie said for a second. You know what I mean? And I think as men, we have to debunk this thought that we're dumping something on your
I was just
partner.
about to say that.
Okay?
Yep.
That is your partner for a reason. If I can't come to you, then man, I got a hell of an uphill battle to go to begin with. So, and your partner is supposed to do that and vice versa. So women, I'm telling y'all, don't be afraid to dump onto your man. You know what I mean? Because you might think that they can't handle it or they might not have the right advice. And now men are learning that sometimes you don't want to answer. You just want us to listen.
Just listen. Yeah,
exactly.
Give us the opportunity. Dump the waste. Dump the waste.
Yeah, don't worry.
I won't be on the accounts because she does that to me.
But yeah, like you just gotta, like, when you in a relationship, you gotta be vulnerable with your partner. Like, there's no such thing as this is too much for you. You feel me? You never know what that person been through that you laying in bed with. You feel me? They got their own life too, and y'all came together in your own time, your own way. That's divine time, and thank God for that. Like, don't cheat your partner out of the full you. You know what I mean?
Say that again for the people in the back. They ain't hear
Feel me? Don't cheat your partner out of the full you.
Don't cheat your partner out of the real you.
They deserve to know where you came from, what you've been through. You feel me? They deserve to see those scars, those wounds, because you're still alive to tell your story. And for you to strengthen our relationship, they gotta know those things. You feel me? So what's the point of having a partner if you can't turn to him and talk to him?
I agree.
If she laughs at you, if she laughs at you when you make a mistake, you gotta evaluate who you with. You know what I mean? Like, if for real,
see what you did there.
You know what I mean? Nah, for real though. Like, if you with somebody who again does not elevate you and they put you down, or they feel like, or if you dumping something on them and they make you feel, because this is the thing now with these generations of women. And my boy Angel, we always talk about this now. Like, I don't know what it is, but there's like a certain shift where, like, back in the day when a girl was 18, they was a lot more mature. But these 18-year-olds now, like I'm 20, I'm about to be 24. But I could speak to a 20-year-old girl and I'll be like, yo, like, you're way off.
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
You way off, you know what I mean? And so, damn, I don't know where I was going with that.
No,
point. But
it was a good one.
I think I think I was saying something like, so like these new generation of women now, or especially on Twitter and stuff like that, when a man becomes vulnerable or says something vulnerable or becomes emotional, the first thing that they say is, oh, he's gay, or he's this, or he's that. And it's like, yo, like, what is it? You know, like, what can we do as men? And that's why, like, and then another thing is, like, sometimes when men is, like, saying this, where we're like, you know, as men, we need to do this, as men, we need to do that. The woman, if they're not a understanding woman, they're going to be like, oh, well, what about women? What about us? And it's like, we understand that, but, like, men is always, that's why there's men's mental health awareness for a reason, because we don't talk about it, even with our friends. Like, we don't say, yo, like, how you doing, stuff like that. We don't say that, but we need to start doing it. Like me, I tell him after I get off the phone, I'll be like, yo, bro, I love you. You know what I mean? Because you know, we don't hear that enough.
Me and Wiz do that often, and I know. And me and Wiz, like, we knew each other for a while, but we really met 3 years ago for the first time face to face. 3 years ago when I came down to Love and Lust. Yeah. Even Big Al, I tell him I love him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, there's friends that I had since I was 9 years old that I will not say that to, because our relationship is not organically real in the same. You know what I mean? So what you're saying holds a lot of weight, and you don't. I'm gonna talk about me right now. Damn, it feels good when somebody on the other end tell you they love you, and you know there's nothing behind it.
There's nothing behind
it. It's just really like, you know, you can go to them. It's not, I'm calling you because I need to borrow some money. My tire went down. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can really just finally, I have group of people that I know I can just call, just be like, yo, I'm having a rough day today. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about a new job, or, you know, damn, I'm still trying to get this house, or damn, how did I let 20 years go and I didn't know that I had to reflect on me. Like, it's good to have people that you can have that conversation with. And when we and WIZZ really got going, this is a conversation that happens all the time. Oh, your podcast is all right, but y'all need a girl. First of all, there's a reason why I didn't have a girl, because I was like, for the first time, I want to show them that men can really run a podcast and have something to talk about with some substance besides rap, drugs, murder. You understand what I'm saying? Because there is so much more to being a man, being an adult. Some lessons that we missed that now I get from Al, I get from y'all. You know what I'm saying? I take it from whoever the teacher is. You know what I'm saying? Like my man used to tell the little rat in the movie, there are no accidents. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody can be nurtured. Everybody can be taught. And there's a lot of men that get left out, and then they only have a couple places to go. Music and jail. You understand what I'm saying?
Say that.
If we don't start now, that's why I always go back to the music, because we all started from music. But some people will never listen to the great bodies of work that we got, because there's so many different places you can go and get it. And now it's fine-tuned. So if you can't get into somebody's eyesight, they're probably never going to listen to you. And you got some great stories that's happening. Because we're not mainstream. But we are mainstream because we're speaking now. This video is going to be here forever. You can go back and reflect on it. But the stuff that we need as men, that I wish I could pass down to my nephews, that I try to pass down if I ever have a son, I even try to tell my daughters. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what this man is looking at.
Exactly.
I'm telling you from my, you might think I'm hating on you, but you going out there butt naked, he's knowing that he got it easy.
He's not
road.
looking at, oh, she got a good heart. No, she got a good ass.
This is going to be easy. We got some more comments. We'll read that one. What he said, when a man is self-aware, they call us sassy or narcissistic,
Nah, he a dangerous
or shit
person.
crazy. You ain't lying, and that should never be the view. Yo, WIZZ, I love you, bro. We go back like spinal cords, and I love you like a good book, and I hate to read. I haven't heard I love you without saying it first in like 3 years. It's sad. Y'all some real for throwing that out there. It's real.
But
It's real.
I gotta
That's
say
real.
this. I'm like, yo, y'all been here for my darkest moments. This is my motherfucking village.
Yeah.
Like, yo, if I didn't have them, I don't know. This is like, podcast is therapy, but behind it is a family.
Family.
It's family, strangers that we connect in different avenues. You know, and that's why I love my brothers. You know, because they was there for me. You know what I'm saying? This is my village.
Just like us in the studio.
Great.
You know, when you're in the studio, it's like I could tell when he's like he would tell me before we get to the studio, bro, like, nah, like I just have a song that I just want to get it out there. I don't even know what I'm gonna say. I just want to like lay it on the canvas, and I'd be like, all right, bro, I'll play it. You do you, bro. You know, and I'm not gonna judge you. I'm not gonna make you feel a type of way, because always put on the other foot. Like, would you want that as your, like, would you want to go into somewhere and like feeling judged or feeling like, damn, you know what I mean? Especially knowing the pressure that's already on you for being one, black, but also being a man.
Man, yeah. You got 2 strikes already.
Yeah,
Like,
so
2 strikes already.
can I help us all on today? If we as men, every time we give it another day, wake up and thank the man up above, and then go and search, right? I didn't say look, go and search, because looking is a visual, searching goes deeper still, right? Go searching for that fertile ground that we could stand on every day. And when we find it, we plant good seed. And if we plant good seed, what manifests out of that is good fruit. And good fruit will bear more seed. And the more seed that is planted on fertile ground, the more fruit that is born, and the better off we will be as a community of men. And if we continue to take care of each other, see, we got to have these conversations all the time. Not just because it's a podcast, but like WIZZ is saying, when we get off this podcast, whatever us men have going on, we could sit and break bread. Okay, we could let that person have his platform, right, and speak his truth while we receive it, and then we can comfort each other, okay, with an understanding that, whoa, this brother's dealing with a lot. Forget about me right now. I'm gonna be my brother's keeper.
I got that tatted right
And
here,
that's the
bro.
blessing.
That's how true
That's
it
the
is.
blessing.
Big Al just, bro, I
love you, Al.
I met a lot of wise people, but I never met somebody who just always knew the right thing to say and how to say it. Like, wow.
You sum it
Al
up
is a blessing,
perfectly.
bro. All y'all is
Thank you,
blessings, for
thank
real.
you. And I'm gonna say this, it's not coming from me, it's from the man up above.
Yeah. Amen.
Because he plants into me, and every time he plants into me, it is my job to go give that message to the kingdom so that everybody could be blessed.
Yeah, we definitely feel that, man. We got 2 more quotes, and then we're gonna go into Chucky's cut, and then we're gonna touch the second half of the coin. I mean, because we were so negative, you know, everybody was scared to talk on the topic, you know what I'm saying? That just point blank period. Do you still have the vapors? You know what I'm saying? It's chasing what you used to have, destroying what you have now. You know what I mean? I just had to make sure y'all understand that there's a good side to vapors. You know what I'm saying? Then we got the bad side. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe your shorty ain't got the, you know what I'm saying, looks, and you forcing her to get a BBL. Should you be doing that? Cut it out. You know what I'm saying? Because your last little sling you had the volleyballs back there.
Yeah.
Now you trying to force your joint. What? This gonna get you to the couch, Wiz? I went back.
It's like you got quiet again.
I double back on the
He's on the
real
same
quick.
page you lost with.
Yeah, I had to double back.
This was not the village I was talking about.
He's not a part of the village. You don't know.
Listen. So we gonna have the Quasar take us there, okay, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta go to crowd.live and please vote. You know what I'm saying? Now, when you gonna vote, come back, because we got some stuff we want to say, okay? P as in Paul, W as in wing, A as in apple, Y as in yarn. Don't yarn on our show. And A as in apple again, to go and vote to keep a kill this track. Because like I said, Wiz, if you wanted to get a BB out, we gonna take it there. That's the name of the song. Take it there.
Wiz already got his pillow ready for bed. What you gonna say? You already set it up before you left.
I'm like this all night. Here we go.
Flying out to LA, then out to the Bay, Costa Rica.
Shout out again to Naquasia. Man, Trey Line on the beat, I believe. Just really a dope song. If you say you don't like that song, I need you to call in and tell me why right now. 347-708-0216 because it's so nice. Like
Yeah, I'm loving that Caribbean vibe. That's
it's
dope.
really like you, man. You know what I'm saying? Like after you get in trouble with your wife, you just play this and everything be alright. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta throw that in there, man. This is a great track. Me and Naquasia killed this track. She had me create my first pop track. Trey Line, yes sir. And like I said, look, I brought it up before you even brought it up. You know what I mean? But now, Wiz, before we go, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all go and vote, ladies and gentlemen. I said, two sides to the coin. You know what I mean? I gotta take you there, Wiz.
You gotta take me.
If you got the vibes and you now bringing the bad baggage, messing up a good situation. 9, what kind of advice you got for him? You know what I'm saying? Like, if your shorty got a flat back, you know what I'm saying? Like, you Cowboys fans, you know what I'm saying? You trying to get that BBL, you know what I'm saying?
Like the Giants.
You know what I'm saying?
Like the Giants.
If she up there, messing up your food, you know what I'm saying? Pouring the pig feet in with the macaroni and cheese in the kitchen, you know what I'm saying? And what's going on now? What we doing, man?
I would say level or evaluate the situation and see, is it worth it? If she got a flat back but could cook, or she got a flat back but she's a good woman,
I'm saying, but TikTok make me want to volleyball.
I know,
you know what I'm saying? What?
You know what I mean?
You know him? Go, I'm gonna set it up. Let's go swag it, baby. Swag it. You 6'5". Damn, let's get it, baby. Come on, what's going on? What we doing? What we doing, man?
That's tough. I don't know. I don't know.
Wiz? You can't plead the fifth, Wiz. It's your show. You
Come on, Wiz. It's an easy question.
Okay.
Yo, he really feel like he was the first one. He like, I don't want to point him out while he's watching me. What?
What's the clarity?
This is very simple. You know what I'm saying? If you're chasing an ovi, but you got a good woman right now. It's doing everything for you. She's cooking, she's cleaning. You know what I'm saying? But it's some things that you missing from that one that got away. You know what I'm saying? Like, should I be doing that?
My whole thing is I would have to go without, because my whole thing is I got a good thing, and I know, if you got a good person.
I don't want a good person. I want a vixen.
I'm not gonna chase. I mean, because I might go back to and get the same result from the 20.
Listen. You could be.
I got an 80. I'm saying sometimes you learn, you elevate. You learn from your mistakes of a relationship. Be accountable on your actions. See what her mistakes was, and then you bring it into your relationship.
See what happens when you don't get scared, man? You start feeling on Deadpool, and you said the right thing. That's what you're supposed to say.
Because you're gonna be tight if you leave the relationship you in to get in some yams, and then now you with this girl, but she can't even cook yams. So now you be tight.
That's why they sell yams in the can. You ain't got to worry about that. I got yams in the can.
I only dealt with one girl who couldn't cook.
What? Shorty got a flat back, get a new one. I ain't mad at you. What you got, Bob? What you got for that, Hef? Cause you like Hef, you know what I'm saying? You got the Playboy out there, so we view you as Hugh Hefner right now, Hef.
So
what you got for us? You know what I mean?
It's all about you being honest with yourself. If you want that girl with the volleyball booty, go get it then. You feel me? Like, go get what you want. You feel me? But it's different than what you need. You feel me? So if that good woman may not have those things, but she has everything else that you need to, survive and be a good man, then it's all about your mentality. Do you want to be with the wants or you want to be with the needs? What do you want at that time? Feel me?
You gotta be straight up with yourself too.
Yeah, be honest with yourself. Feel me? Like, don't sit here and play in this girl's face that she the good girl, and then when you want her again, she ain't gonna be there. Like the comment said, she ain't gonna be there. So keep it 100 with her. Yo, maybe it's not what I want right now. Maybe down the line I can come back to it, or say fuck all that extra shit. Cause there's a bunch of girls with BBLs and shit out there, but no personality.
Yeah, exactly.
Feel me? So
Say that.
You gotta go with what your soul need.
My wants is to not Lathan, but my needs is who I got.
Lathan. Oh my God.
Wiz, don't do it today.
Yeah, I know, Al. Don't get him, Al. Don't get him, Al.
Don't do it, man. I got an answer for all that, right?
Give him the answer.
So all we got to do, because Amazon seems to be the popular thing now, right? So you can order a backside for Amazon, right? And then you get a gift card to the cooking store, right? And then you got everything you need.
The answers to everything.
The
answers to everything.
The funny thing, but I had that in the notes, but the show ran a little long, because that's why I wanted to talk about, you chose this, because that's what we're talking about now, asking a partner to change. So we're gonna have it on the next show, you know what I mean? Because we got to get y'all home at some point. But I will say, you know, you need a good team around you. You know what I'm saying? Not just when you're doing music, sports, and all that other stuff. Even when it comes to relationship, because shorty might not know that you got the vibes off of your old piece or whatever you was dealing with before, and you trying to mimic her. But if your man is close to you, he can see and know what's going on. And sometimes we be the first one to see that you're destroying something good.
Right.
And that's what I wanted to get out this topic anyway. So if you are a friend and you see your friend trying to turn what he has that is good into what he used to have, and then you know it's not gonna work, be that one to pull him to the side and be like, yo, man, I know you still thinking about Linda, but Kim is good, man. Like, this is what you got. Sometimes we need our wingman, you know what I'm saying? This is going back to Maverick and Goose. When you got a good wingman, you know what I'm saying? It's not just to set you up and get you another date. It's to also reel you back and pull you out of bad situations before you wind up with cake on your face. You know what I mean? So
Facts.
I threw that out there as far as the volleyball situation, because our generation or the younger generation now, all they see is body parts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Short attention spans.
Yeah, you jump to a body part, but then you realize, like you said, there's no soul, there's no connection.
Yeah.
How did I get here? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then when you do wind up with the right one that has that soul and connection, because you ain't had no practice or no teaching, you can't seem to harness it. You know what I'm saying? Just like Al said, you gotta harness that garden there. You gotta harvest that. You know what I'm saying? Or you go out there and get that watermelon with no seeds. You know what you get. You know what I'm saying? Like
GMO.
Right. You know what I'm saying? It's all right. You know what I'm saying? You gotta digest it, not me. So you know what I'm saying? The importance of this topic for me was to get the word out there that see what you have. You know what I'm saying? Self-reflect. You know what I mean? Open up to your partner. Let them know what's going on. Dump your weight on her, let her dump it on you, and then when y'all clear it out, you'll know if you have something worth maturing or if y'all need to go y'all separate ways. So if you got the vapors, you know what I'm saying? I'm guilty of it, man. I'm not innocent.
Yeah, you human if you feel those things. You human.
Every
it
once
happens.
in a while.
It happens.
You know what I'm saying? I think about Alicia Keys. We ain't never been together, but you know.
She don't know your name.
I got the vapors, you know. Every once in a while, you know what I'm saying? I think about Serena before the change.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I did ask my wife to try to play tennis, though. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Wiz.
Yes.
Hey, Wiz. So now just text me. She says she just put out another order of protection on you.
Another order of
That's all right.
protection.
Stop stalking her.
I was stalking Monica Wright. You know.
Yo, we want to thank y'all for coming out. You know what I'm saying? Showing up. You got Hef in the building. You know
Thank
what I'm
y'all
saying?
for having me.
You got 914 in the building. We got the cameraman back there. We got to
Yes,
bring him up
sir, Alex.
live. Next time,
Yeah.
Alex in the building. Talk about what he's doing behind the camera photography. Behind the Enemy Lines is a podcast where we talk about relationships, but we don't exclude the ladies. You could come sit in these chairs and talk about whatever you got going on. We don't just do rap. We don't just do music. We want to talk about life and growing as individuals. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, if y'all want to be on the show, y'all can be on the show too. You know what I'm saying? We take y'all opinions, you know what I'm saying? But y'all not the only thing that make us tick. We like to tick on our own tops. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not the only ones that make us tick, right? Right? Because women think they fully control us, right?
Sorry, gatekeeper, bro.
Right?
Hold on. Pause on that. I have to. Sorry.
Y'all was
Sorry. That one was kind of wild. I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, Gate, that was wild.
I got what you mean, though. I got what you mean.
Tops, that's all it is.
I got what you
if
mean,
you're not
though.
thinking about a clock, I don't know what to tell you. What? How can you get something else out of that? I don't know. All right, for the ones that are thinking negatively, how did you get there? How did we get there?
It was the energy that went with it.
It's like, look, yo, I was sold on the camera, bro. I looked at Nine like he made sense, but that came on a little sideways. I was like, Nine, I ain't gonna ruin it, bro. I'm
You know what? Only with the new generation. I wasn't talking about a clock.
He stood out himself right now.
Whatever clock, what clock have you ever been a part of that ticks without a top?
No, what you said wasn't wrong. What you said was right. It's just it just didn't.
What you mean the way I worded it? It's a full sentence.
All right, so say how you said it again, my fault.
Now you can't. I gotta go back and watch it.
Hey, Gate. Hey, Gate.
I know.
we take on our own topics. I know that, but
I just want to say one thing. I want to say one thing again.
Because stuff like this, because the premise of we don't need a woman to wind us up. That's where I was going with.
That's good.
That's where I was going with. We take on our own topics. We don't need a woman to wind us up. You know, I can't with y'all.
I'm gonna say this, Gabe.
What?
And I know you got a problem with the pause, no Diddy thing, right? The
Leave
no
Diddy
homo
alone,
thing.
man.
But hold up. The children are our future. Right? If we
are the world. This is where we go with this. We are the children.
Hold up. They setting the tone for what's to come, man. So we gotta pay attention.
I don't want that to come next. I refuse to take this.
Like this.
I'm not being programmed by y'all.
I'm saying best out fish fry like this. I'm saying true. I'm saying so. Catch me out hot sauce.
Yo, I can't believe y'all, man. Anyway, I
said that.
I thought I was on a momentum wave to say something poetic like Malcolm X and stuff, but they just took that away from me.
That's the funniest part. You said some real shit. It just, I don't know. I can't explain why it went.
This
left.
Because it was funny.
Now, see, those are shots. Those are shots, ladies and gentlemen.
Straight like 9 for 10.
Only on Behind the Enemy Lines podcast, you know what I'm saying? Every other Saturday, 5 to 7 p.m. on iAccess Radio. Where else can they find us?
They can find us at Roku, YouTube, Facebook. You said Roku, right? And
Boxcast.
Boxcast.
Apple TV.
Apple TV.
Oh, yeah. Roku TV. Fire TV. Twitch. Mixcloud. LinkedIn.
What else?
Okay, Facebook. Instagram. Whatever platform that's out there, we got it, man.
Let's go.
So make sure y'all go and check us out. Y'all ain't got no reason not to check us out. 9/14, they're going to have more work coming real soon. Hef is in the building. Before we go, I got to give a shout out to, my brother, showmate, iAccess Radio family, Skrilla Gambino. Album is out now. Post-traumatic Harlem Disorder out now. August 30th for all other people that want to get it. Skrilla, we got beef when I see you because I'm supposed to get the early drop. You know what I'm saying? I love what I heard on the show today. Shout out to Mac White. Shout out to September K. Shout out to all of our iAccess Radio family. Please continue to keep doing what y'all doing. Yeah, definitely shout out to Prof. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that was in the building. Lady on the Rocks. Before y'all go, make sure y'all autograph the helmet. That's what we do for all the guests. You know what I'm saying? Behind that, we'll be back real soon. You know what I'm saying? Make it do what it do.
He said autograph the helmet.
You know what I'm saying? There you go, Al. Al, you're out of order. You've been hanging out with these other shows too much. We are the grown adult section, Al.
Now you invite the man to the helmet,
This is back when you had a VHS that popped up, all right? We all right. We all right, Patrick.
You know I didn't get my tickets to the balcony section today, right? They got me down on the lower level.
They had you on the lower level?
Yeah, man.
Definitely tuning in more. We need more podcasts like this. I want to thank you, Alex. Angel. I really appreciate that. And we want to keep having more topics like that. So if you got topics, reach out to me. We want to be a guest, Gatekeeper718 or BHLFamily52@yahoo.com. And like I said, these topics are near and dear. And if we can continue to have them with the youth, you know what I'm saying? It'd be all right to eat a glizzy in public again. You know what I'm saying? It'd be all right. Have a hot dog, put some mustard and mayonnaise on it. Do whatever you do.
You ready to leave y'all here after this?
Yeah. Well, thank y'all for tuning in.
Thank y'all for tuning in, all right? Next show, we'll have these 2 tumblers for people to win if they want to call in next show, just because we're celebrating the 3-year anniversary, all right? Behind the Enemy Lines, you know what I'm saying? Podcast, we talk about relationships from the male point of view, but we don't exclude the ladies. Peace.
What they want from me, Trey? What the fuck they want from me?
Yeah. We not the same. Niggas act different. I get them the torch. The niggas go missing. We had a mission. There's no respect. People so vicious. One thing I realized that niggas is bitches and bitches is niggas and neither don't listen. I'm sick and tired for rotting for mine. They don't do the same. These bitches be lying. Yo, why they be lying? Yo, talk to them, dad. I do not know. Just please don't provoke. I am the GOAT. He keep us afloat. I am a queen and he is the GOAT. We are the greatest. We are a legacy. I am in him, he is in me. We are a team, the best ever seen. Please do not play with me. Please do not play with me. Please do not play with me. Watch what you say to me. Cause I am a legacy. I am the greatest, they know why I say it. When I walk in, just look at their faces. All their heads drop, cause I am the greatest. I am the greatest, fuck being patient. I am a legacy, please do not try me. Nope, they can't buy me, I'm not for sale. Please do not come by me, I feel the hate. The shit is outrageous, I am too great. Can't wait for the day that they wave. Just look at you stupid like you in the face. You cannot step to me, nor you checking me. Niggas respecting like she really great. I am a legacy. Wait, hold on. Wait, we are a legacy. Hold up, yeah. We are a team. Fuck do you mean? Just step to the side. We cannot be seen. I cannot be seen. Way too much green. Just look at the streams. Bitch, why you playing? I am a legacy. Please do not play with me. Please do not play with me. Watch what you say to me. Cause I am a legacy. I am the greatest. They know why I say it. When I walk in, just look at their faces. All their heads drop. Cause I am the greatest. I am the greatest. Fuck being patient. I am a legacy.